Fremont Moo broadcast will begin in 5 minutes. Fremont Moo broadcast will begin in 4 minutes. Fremont Moo broadcast will begin in 3 minutes. Fremont Moo broadcast will begin in 2 minutes. Fremont Moo broadcast will begin in 1 minute. Your Fremont Moo broadcast will begin in 30 seconds. Your Fremont Moo broadcast will begin in 15 seconds.
Fremont Moo Baseball is on the air.
2-0 the count on Peterson. The pitch, he swings and pulls it into left field for a base hit, and the Moo take the lead. Connor Peterson with an RBI single to left.
The following is a presentation of the Fremont Moo Baseball Club. This broadcast is brought to you by Raising Cane's, Tommy's Express Car Wash, Buffalo Wild Wings, Extreme Outdoor Power, La Hacienda, Super 8 of Fremont, Windstar Bus Lines, Keels Barbershop, The Door, the Nebraska Lottery.
Hack is set in the first pitch, and Heyman swings and hits this ball in the air to center field. Hits it well. It is back just left to straightaway center field, and it is going to be gone! Henry Heyman, a 2-run shot, and the Moo leads 7-0.
Additional fine sponsors of Moo Baseball include Bloom Optical, Inspro, Your Fremont Hy-Vee, The Silver Dollar, Christensen Lumber, Lincoln Premium Poultry, We See Plumbing and Excavating, and the Dodge County Convention and Visitors Bureau.
Tap to the right side. Peterson's got it. He will take it himself, and the Moo win it. The Fremont Moo have defeated the Casper Spuds 8-1. The Fremont Moo have claimed the Independence League Baseball Championship Series. The Cow jumps on top of the moon and firmly plants its hooves on top of the Independence Baseball League.
Now, let's head to the field, and with the call of the game, here's Rich Ray and Alex Burstein.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to historic Moeller Field in Fremont. The Fremont Moo get ready to open up a 2-game series against the Independence League first-half champion Casper Spuds in the Independence League Baseball Association action coming up here tonight. Hi, everyone. Rich Ray along with you. Alex Burstein with public address announce duties tonight. We also have some highlights and some interviews for us a little bit later on in the broadcast. And Jonathan Johnson is running our controls for our video live stream here tonight. And it's an intriguing matchup coming here this evening. It is a rematch of last year's Independence League Baseball Championship Series. And also, it is the 5th game of the year between these two teams. And these two teams have split the previous 4 outings, with both teams winning their 2 games at home. And it's a matchup of, I don't know if you put it to this particular type of a simile, but kind of the irresistible force against the irremovable object. Not so much like that in this particular league, but as far as these two teams have played lately, kind of like that. The Casper Spuds, who won the first half of the Independence League and will have home field advantage in the championship series coming up in the first weekend of August, coming in with a record of 21-4 and are 2-0 in the Independence League second half. The Fremont Moo enter with a record of 18-11, and the Moo are 5-0 in the Independence League second half. The Spuds have won 11 straight ball games. The Moo have won 7 straight, so obviously something has to give coming up in this one here tonight. Should be a very entertaining ball game. Glad to have you along in Big Dog Country, 98.9 FM, 1340 AM, KHUB, Fremont, Nebraska, AM and FM. Our audio also streaming live at fremontmoo.com, mixler.com/fmoo, and video streaming live on YouTube on BSDN Live. Our pitching matchup tonight, we'll have the Fremont Moo going with Brent Phillips in a spot start tonight. The Fremont native will be going up against Casper's Hayden Mullins, who is out of Mansfield, Texas, and should be a good matchup coming up here this evening. Last night, the Moo were able to come from behind. They spotted the Nebraska Prospects 6 runs over the first 3 innings and came back and defeated the Prospects by a score of 9-8 on a fireworks Friday night. And the Moo got a big offensive outing from Bridger Coleman. He ended up going 2 for 2 at the plate with 5 runs batted in. He had a grand slam home run. And Colin Pitts, he was able to get his first home run of the year. He went 1 for 2 and hit that home run to give the Moo some insurance in the 8th inning. Miles Meadows went 1 for 5 with an RBI, and Isaac Bonner was 2 for 5 with an RBI. Starting pitcher Zach Vincent had a rough outing, but Connor Peterson picked him up, going 4 innings to pick up the victory, and Theo Hughes picked up his second save. So the Moo won 9-8. Casper Spuds also a come-from-behind effort. They were down early against the Oahe Zap and Pier, but came back and won that one by a final score of 16-11. So a good matchup coming up here tonight between the Moo and the Casper Spuds. We'll have our highlights from last night's game with Alex Burstein when we return on our Inspro Insurance pregame show. That's all coming up next. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Welcome to Fremont and Dodge County, where we invite you to play, shop, stay, and eat. Dodge County is where your next outdoor adventure is at your fingertips. Did you know that downtown Fremont is also known as the antique capital of Nebraska? Fremont and Dodge County also has many fine hotels, campgrounds, and RV parks to suit any needs. We invite you to come and see why downtown Fremont has been named the most charming downtown in Nebraska by USA Today. Kills Barbershop is the Sports Center barbershop in Fremont. Be sure you look your best and get into Kills Barbershop, where you'll receive quality haircuts in a friendly atmosphere. Get a fresh cut, have them hot leather and shave your neck. If you're looking for that special feel of a true barbershop, Kills is the place for you. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and Saturday, 7:30 to 3. Kills Barbershop, 6th and Broad in downtown Fremont. They'll make you look your best.
Moo off to a 4-0 start to the second half and trying for a 2-game sweep of the Prospects Friday night at historic Moeller Field. But it wasn't a great start for Fremont. We go to the top of the first. Prospects already up 4-0.
It was a 3-2 from Vincent. Inside, ball 4, got past Coleman, run's going to score. And it makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Meanwhile, the Moo had trouble with Prospects pitcher Cooper Katsky in his first outing of the summer.
1 ball and 2 strikes. The next pitch. Blunt swings and pops this one up. Left side of the infield. Calling forward at third base is Bees. He'll make the catch, and that will retire the side.
Top of the third, Prospects up 4-0, and they do more damage.
Here's the 0-1. Swung on and hit in the air to left. This one's hit deep. It's long enough. It's far enough, and it is gone. Bryce Waller has hit a 2-run home run for the Nebraska Prospects. And that now makes it a 6-0 Prospects lead.
But the next inning moved down 6-1 now, and Bridger Coleman has his biggest swing of the year thus far.
No balls and 1 strike on Coleman. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit high in the air. Left field, deep, high. It's a grand slam home run for Bridger Coleman. And that makes it a 6-5 ball game. Coleman got a pitch just above the hands, able to turn on it, and the Moo are right back in it.
Bottom of the fifth, and the Moo take the lead after being down 6-0.
3-2. Wander swings, pops this one in the air. Shallow left center. Going out is Ashton Graff-Rowe. Makes the catch. Tagging is Meadows. He's going to score, and the Moo take the lead.
But you can't count the Prospects out. Top of the seventh, the Prospects get a long sacrifice fly to tie things up.
3-1 pitch. Ramos swings and pops this into the air toward left. Brooks coming on over near the foul line, and he will make the catch. Runner from third is going to tag. The throw comes in, and scoring will be Schuyler, and it's a 7-7 ball game after the sacrifice fly.
Bottom half of the inning, Bridger Coleman gets his 5th RBI of the day, but in a slightly different fashion than the grand slam.
We hit a grand slam home run earlier. Coleman is 2 for 3 in the ball game. The first pitch, and it hit him, and that's going to bring across a run. So Coleman gets hit by the pitch, and Fremont now in front by a score of 8-7.
And then in the bottom of the 8th, Colin Pitts makes a big swing for his first home run of the season.
2-0 the count. Next offering, Pitts swings, hits it high in the air, deep to left, and the Moo had doubled the lead. Colin Pitts has gone yard. What a story for this young man. He has battled through injuries, hasn't been able to play hardly at all, and he's got power, and he showed it right there as he homers to left field, and the Moo now lead it 9-7.
The Prospects get it within 1 in the top of the 9th.
Hughes has his sign. Here's the pitch. Waller swings and hits this ball to center field. Meadows comes on. It's going to drop in front of him for a base hit. He will toss it back to the infield, and scoring will be Bees, and it makes it a 9-8 contest.
But Theo Hughes closes it out on the mound.
Here's the 2-2. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 3. Coleman will have to pick up the loose ball, throws it down to first. Fucino has it, and the ball game is over, and the Moo win it.
Moo a 9-8 winner, now 7 straight wins for Fremont. Bridger Coleman finishes the day with 5 RBIs, 4 of them coming off of his grand slam.
It felt really good. I was just kind of thinking, no moment too big, just kind of trying to relax and do what I can do. So definitely a confidence booster.
Moo look for an 8th straight win as they start a 2-game set with the Casper Spuds. Game 1 from historic Moeller Field Saturday at 7:05 p.m.
The Inspiro Insurance pregame show continues when we chat with Connor McGonigal. Coming up next, this is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Can't help but notice the Made in America trend lately. And now that trend has reached the Fremont eyewear market with American-made luxury glasses from State Optical. I'm Dr. Steve Alcorn at Bloom Optical in Fremont. State Optical designs are different, not only because they're made in Chicago, but they're genuinely authentic, handcrafted designs with individual style. Come in and browse, see how they look on you. At Bloom Optical, where we care about your eye care, your eyewear, and most importantly, we care about you.
Succeeding on your terms takes more than ambition, talent, and hard work. It takes a partner that's committed to helping you overcome all the complexities and challenges life throws at you. A partner that leverages the power of the world's largest risk management strategy and benefits firm and is a part of your world, too. A partner like Inspiro, a Marsh McLennan agency. At Marsh McLennan Agency, they're built to help you meet the future without limits. See how they can help you thrive at marshmma.com.
Our Inspo Insurance pregame show continues as we chat with Connor McGonigal, the head coach of the Fremont Moo. They're going to open a 2-game series tonight against the Casper Spuds. Congratulations on the win last night, Coach. A lot of perseverance from your team that was down early to come back and win that game.
Yeah, something that we haven't really seen much this year so far. I mean, it was fun to watch those guys battle. I mean, kind of found a way to scratch one across there, in the 4th inning, and then Bridger gave us that big swing to put up that 5 spot, and then came back the next inning and got 2 more, and then obviously a couple insurance run late ended up being the difference. So I was proud of the way the guys battled. I think it was an exciting night, a big crowd, so we were happy to put on a show for those fans.
Pitched a couple of Midland guys, the 3 pitchers last night, and Zach went out and didn't have his good stuff, and that happens sometimes. But Connor Peterson had his best performance that we've seen from him this year.
Yeah, that was great to see from Connor. I mean, he came in a tough spot. Obviously, our backs were against the wall, and we were just expecting him to go out and fill up the strike zone and kind of eat some innings for us. And then you look up, and it's a 1-run ball game, and then he's got a lead. And I don't think his attacking changed. I mean, he went and attacked the zone with his fastball, threw a nice little breaking ball, and he gave us 4 really quality innings out of the pen, which was awesome to see.
With the offense picking up, it looks like there's more confidence at the plate. Do you get that sense as a whole from everybody that they're feeling good with the bat in their hand and where the ball's going to go coming off the bat?
Yeah. I mean, I think everyone just overall just feels a little more relaxed. I mean, I think it was easy for guys to tense up as we saw kind of the numbers dropping and the runs weren't really being produced the way we wanted. But the guys, again, just continue to battle. They continue to fight, and they continue to stick with their approaches, and now we're starting to see the reaps of those rewards.
One of the aspects of the ball game is fielding the baseball and throwing it correctly, and there were 4 errors last night. And when you get against a good opponent like Casper, you can't afford to have that happen. Is it just a lot of just concentration and focusing on your craft as far as a defender is concerned?
I think so, yeah. I mean, I'll continue to say that I think we do have high-level defenders on our team. We made some really nice plays last night, and then we had a few that we probably should have made that we didn't. So I expect the guys kind of get that out of their system and have a really nice night defensively.
All right, who pitches tonight?
We're going to have a spot start tonight from Brant Phillips. He's been coming out of the bullpen from us and giving us some really nice outings. We unfortunately had an injury with Caden Van Hill, a foot injury that we're disappointed about. We hope that we can get him back healthy, but we know Brant's going to give us a good effort tonight, and then we have some guys ready to go behind him.
All right, Coach, good luck.
Thank you.
That's Connor McGonigal, head coach of the Fremont Moo. More of the Inspro Insurance pregame show continues after a timeout. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
You've already built something incredible. When you're ready to elevate your business even higher, you need a partner who can give you a platform for scale and even greater success. A partner with the strength and resources of the world's largest risk management, strategy, and benefits firm. A partner committed to building a network of accomplished brokers in your community. A partner like Inspro, a Marsh McLennan agency. See how they can help your business go further at marshmma.com. Fremont Hy-Vee is proud to sponsor local sports, and they know that you fans love your meat. Hy-Vee has all your favorites at the best prices right now. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Steaks. Always low prices on your favorite flavor of brats. Boneless, skinless chicken breasts, chicken grillers, America's pork chops for the grill, and the best cuts of salmon and seafood. Shop online right now. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com and place that order. Your Fremont Hy-Vee. Proud to be a part of local sports.
Back at historic Moeller Field, getting closer to first pitch between the Fremont Moo and the Casper Spuds in the first of a 2-game series in the Independence League Baseball Association. Well, let's check the weather for tonight's ball game. And the weather is brought to you by the Dodge County Convention and Visitors Bureau, and they welcome you to historic Moeller Field in Fremont. Got a nice night for baseball tonight. We've got fair skies, 75 degrees, humidity's 46%. Winds are out of the north, so they're blowing out the straightaway center field at 14 miles per hour. And our forecast tonight says mostly clear. We should get down to about 52 with a north wind at 15, decreasing to 10 after midnight, and winds will gust as high as 20 miles per hour overnight tonight. 75 our temperature right now. The welcoming weather brought to you by the Dodge County Convention and Visitors Bureau. Time for the field conditions brought to you by Keel's Barbershop. To keep your hair and for the best haircut around, stop into Keel's at 88 West 6th Street. Around the field from left to right, down the left side, the warning track looks like it is in good shape, and all the way to the right, there are some spots underneath the fence in right field. Last couple games, we've seen a ball get underneath there. Worn turf or worn natural grass down by the Casper bullpen to the right side, but other than that, within the lines, things look like they're in good shape, and that's our field conditions brought to you by Keel's Barbershop. Time to meet the umpires, brought to you by Bloom Optical. They are the eye care professionals. They care about your eye care, your eyewear, but most importantly, they care about you. On the bases tonight will be Jeff Kopetsky, and calling the balls and strikes is Joe Cassidy. Those are the umpires tonight, brought to you by Bloom Optical. This is your pregame show, brought to you by Inspro, a Marsh McLennan agency, your partner in managing risk. Your future is limitless. Let them take you there. Go to marshmma.com to learn more. Let's check the starting lineups for tonight's ball game, brought to you by your Fremont Hy-Vee. For a lineup that's loaded, shop your Fremont Hy-Vee. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com now and place your order. For the Casper Spuds, 21-4 on the season, 2-0 in the Independence League's second half. The champions of the first half of the ILB, and they are coached by James Batten and have won 11 in a row. Leading off and playing center field, number 24, Elijah Reeves. Batting second, the designated hitter, number 8, Wesley Flatt. Batting third, the shortstop, number 31, Dylan Schlotterback. Batting fourth and playing first base, number 39, Josh Phillips. Batting fifth and playing right field, number 26, Kenny Jackson. Batting sixth and playing third base is number 9, Dawson Barricani. Batting seventh, playing left field, number 1, Matt Marsick. Batting eighth and playing second base is number 11, Chandler Stocking. Batting ninth and doing the catching is number 37, Maddox Henderson. For the Spuds, it's Reeves, Flatt, Schlotterback, Phillips, Jackson, Barricani, Marsick, Stocking, and Henderson. On the mound for Casper tonight will be number 15, Hayden Mullins. He is a 5'10" right-hander. He's out of Nelson University. His hometown is Mansfield, Texas. Now the starting lineups for the Fremont Moo. 18-11 on the season, 5-0 in the Independence League second half, currently in first place in the second half standings. Coached by Connor McGonigal, the Moo have won 7 straight. Leading off and playing center field is number 1, Miles Meadows. Batting second and playing right field, number 23, Wyatt Yetter. Batting third and doing the catching is number 24, Cooper Fucino. Batting fourth is the designated hitter, number 16, Colin Pitts. Batting fifth and playing shortstop, number 18, Steven Espinoza. Batting sixth and playing second base, number 8, Isaac Bonner. Batting seventh and playing first base is number 20, Carson Burnett. Batting eighth and playing left field, number 25, Trey Brooks. And batting ninth and playing third base is number 9, Dylan Brandenburg. The Moo go with Meadows, Yetter, Fucino, Pitts, Espinoza, Bonner, Burnett, Brooks, and Brandenburg. And on the mound for the Moo tonight will be number 17, Brant Phillips. 1-1 in the season with a 5.41 ERA. Phillips is out of Fremont, and he plays his college ball at Hutchinson Community College. Those are the starting lineups for tonight's ball game, which are brought to you by your Fremont Hy-Vee. For a lineup that's loaded, shop your Fremont Hy-Vee. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com now and place your order. We'll be back with the national anthem when we return. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
La Hacienda Mexican Restaurant, your favorite family-owned restaurant, is offering their family taco pack special. Right now, feed the whole family with 12 tacos, rice, beans, chips, and salsa for only $38. Be sure to check the back of your Fremont Moo tickets for a Moveless discount at La Hacienda. You can get a family taco pack anytime. La Hacienda, 3140 Elk Lane. Call in your family taco pack at 402-721-9909 or order online at lahaciendafremont.com. They cater too.
Looking for a nice place to go? A place that's rich with tradition, great service, and atmosphere? A fantastic place where you can go and still carry on a conversation. Maybe shoot a game of pool and enjoy one of the best jukeboxes in town. Silver Dollar is one of the finest places for adult libations at reasonable prices. Join the Silver Dollar family and enjoy, but you need to be 21 or older. See y'all soon, and remember, not everything that glitters is gold, but we're pretty sure it's probably silver at the Silver Dollar, 18th and Bell Street in Fremont.
Now that's what a solid piece of wood sounds like. Look just past that left field wall at Moeller Field, you'll see Christensen Lumber, a solid lumber company for over 100 years. And there goes another ball into the lumber yard. Professional builders know Christensen Lumber is their home run hitter for quality materials. More contractors and woodworkers will tell you Christensen Lumber is the best choice to find quality cuts of lumber since 1923. Christensen Lumber, it's where the pros go. 714 South Main, just past the left field wall at Moeller Field. Lincoln Premium Poultry is excited for Fremont Moo baseball this summer. Hey, you're looking for a new opportunity? You can hit it out of the park with a job at Lincoln Premium Poultry. With a fantastic culture, great pay and benefits, and room for growth, Lincoln Premium Poultry is one of Fremont's best destinations for summer fun and employment. Just go to LincolnPremiumPoultry.com right now and check out all the job opportunities available.
Gentlemen, here at Weesey Plumbing and Excavating, our customer's duty is our duty.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, you're Fremont's finest, and I want you people-pleasing plunger anglers to remember here at Weesey, we don't stop fighting clogged drains, low water pressure, frozen pipes, until our residential and commercial customers are smiling. Am I making myself clear, you toilet snake and sink suckers?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, our customers will find us in Fremont, on Facebook, and online at WeeseyPlum.com. Weesey Plumbing and Excavating. Your duty is our duty.
Fremont Moo Baseball is brought to you by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, with 10 Omaha locations, including Fremont, Council Bluffs, and Norfolk. With delicious hand-battered, cooked-to-order Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, mouth-watering cane sauce, crinkle-cut fries, irresistible Texas toast, fresh coleslaw, plus freshly made tea and lemonade poured over their signature crushed ice. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, tasty supporters of Fremont Moo Baseball.
Back to historic Moeller Field. Both teams have been introduced. They're on their respective baselines. And at this time, members of the Fremont's world-famous Pathfinder Chorus will now sing our national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare fell on bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner yet wave. O'er the land of the free, land of the brave, and the home of the
National anthem performed by the Fremont Pathfinder Chorus. First pitch between the Fremont Moo and the Casper Spuds is coming up next. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Tommy's Express Car Wash on East 23rd in Fremont. Have you given the Unlimited Tommy Club a try? Just download the Tommy's Express app, and guess what? When you download it now, you get your first month free. That's the Tommy Club, keeping your car clean every day. Wash as many times as you want each month. The Tommy Club starts at just $24.99 per month. Sign up today at Tommy's Express Car Wash in Fremont.
Buffalo Wild Wings is your headquarters for great food, cold drinks, and is the place to sit and watch the game. Wings, tenders, burgers, sandwiches, and wraps, tacos, and more. You get to try one of B-Dub's fantastic sauces. B-Dub's takeout and delivery is now Buffalo Wild Wings Go. For a limited time, add a 6-count of traditional or boneless wings and get them for free using promo code GOWINGS on all orders of $10 or more. Located at 1220 East 23rd Street, Suite 300 in Fremont. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports. It's time now for Fremont Moo Baseball on Big Dog Country, 98.9 FM, 1340 AM, KHUB, Fremont, Nebraska, AM and FM. Also, our video streaming live at YouTube at BSD and Live with audio at Mixler.com/FMoo. Let's set the defense tonight for the Casper Spuds. In left field is Matt Marsick. In center field is Elijah Reeves. And over in right field is Kenny Jackson. At third base, it's Dawson Barricani. At shortstop, Dylan Schlotterbeck. Over at second base is Chandler Stocking. At first base is Josh Phillips. The catcher is Maddox Henderson. And on the mound is Hayden Mullins for the Casper Spuds. Defensively for Fremont, in left field is Trey Brooks, in center field is Miles Meadows, and right field is Wyatt Yetter. Over at third base is Dylan Brandenburg, the shortstop Steven Espinoza. At second base is Isaac Bonner. At first base is Carson Burnett. Doing the catching is Cooper Fucino, and on the mound for Fremont will be Brant Phillips. Phillips out of Hutchinson Community College, coming in with a mark of 1-1 this season, and he has a 5.41 earned run average, and he'll be trying to shut down this very powerful Casper offensive team, who, as a squad this year, has been hitting .306 with 15 home runs and 217 runs batted in just 25 games. So Brant Phillips will be taken to the mound here for the Fremont Moo. He's worked 10 1/3 innings this summer. He has had 6 appearances all out of the bullpen, 1-1 the record. He's given up 10 hits, 9 runs, 8 earned, struck out 14, walked 12, and has an ERA of 5.41. So Elijah Reeves will lead things off as he'll step in to begin things here for the Moo, or for the Spuds, in his purple uniform, as Brant Phillips will bring the first pitch home, and is going to be high for ball 1. First pitch of tonight's game, 7:10 p.m. Fair skies and 75 degrees here in Fremont. Reeves batting .394, 1 homer. He's driven in 12. The 1-0 pitch is high for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Reeves. The Moo are wearing their Stars and Stripes jerseys tonight, khaki uniform with the red and white striped logo and numbers, outlined in blue with white uniform, or white pants. The 2-0 pitch misses high, and the count to Reeves now 3 balls and no strikes. The Spuds are wearing their purple uniforms with white lettering and gray pants. 3-0 the count here on Elijah Reeves. Next pitch, taken all the way for a strike. It's now 3-1. Our umpires tonight have the black tops on and the gray slacks. Phillips working out of the stretch. It was a 3-1 pitch, and that hit Reeves on the backside of the left shoulder. So Elijah Reeves is hit by a pitch, and leadoff batter aboard for the Spuds here in the top of the first inning. So that's going to bring to the plate the DH, number 8, Wesley Flatt. Flatt, 5'10", 175 from Plano, Texas, who plays at Nelson University. Has a .410 average this summer, no homers. He's driven in 17. Reeves, a major threat to steal over at first base. Let's see if the Spuds try to manufacture a run. Here's the first pitch, outside for a ball, and Phillips hasn't found the strike zone here. After a 3-1 hit by pitch, he misses, and he's behind 1 ball and no strikes to Wesley Flatt. Phillips anticipated to go 3, maybe 4 innings in this ball game. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on a miss, strike 1. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike to Wesley Flatt, the designated hitter. Dylan Schlotterback will be next. Fremont won the previous 2 at home against Casper, and the Spuds won their 2 against Fremont in Casper, Wyoming. 1-1 pitch is high. So the count out 2 balls and a strike to Wesley Flatt, the designated hitter. The concern for the Moo is after a big come-from-behind win last night and a huge crowd having a letdown today. Here's the 2-1. Breaking ball stayed up and in, and the count now 3 balls and a strike. Runner at first, nobody out. We're just getting underway here in the top of the first inning. 3-1 the count. Next pitch. Outside, ball 4. So the first 2 batters are able to reach. So the Spuds have runners at first and second with nobody out. And that will bring up the 3-hole hitter, shortstop, Dylan Schlotterback. Schlotterback, 5'11" to 190, out of Lake Travis, Texas, plays ball at Paris Junior College. Schlotterback is batting .320. He's got 2 home runs, and he's driven in 29. Prime bunting situation here. Schlotterback, though, taking a ball. And probably not a bad idea, as Phillips has only thrown 2 strikes so far in the ballgame. 1 ball and no strikes on Dylan Schlotterback. Josh Phillips, arguably the front runner for league MVP, is in the on-deck circle. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to center field. Meadows is underneath of it. Makes the catch. Reeves is going to tag. The throw's going to go on the fly to third base, and the runner's safe. Meadows has got to hit a cutoff on that. Schlotterbeck flies out to center field for the first out, and both runners advance. That's why you got to hit a cutoff. If you hit your cutoff, Flat doesn't advance to second base, and there was no chance for Meadows to get the speedy Reeves. So a mistake there by Fremont. And runners are at second and third with one down. It'll bring up the first baseman, Josh Phillips, to the plate. Phillips is batting .358, 7 home runs. He's driven in 33. The first pitch is high for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. It's part of the things I've talked about before in a couple of the ball games is doing the little things. And Meadows, of course, trying to be aggressive there, but there's no way he's going to catch Reeves at third base on that play. The 1-0. Phillips rips this ball toward right field. Yetter comes on, and it bounces in front of him and rolls all the way to the fence. And it goes under the fence. And it is going to be, let's see what they're going to award here. They're going to award a double. So they're going to award this as a double. Casper's arguing that the runner around third came home to score, and they're going to award that as well. So they're going to make it 2-0. A 2 RBI double by Josh Phillips.
Now batting the right fielder, number 26, Raphael Jackson.
That's the right call. Flat was all the way around third base on his way to home when the ball went under the fence. So it's 2-0 Casper. Runner at second, 1 down, and Kenny Jackson's at the plate, the right fielder. First pitch from Phillips. Low and away for a ball, 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0 to Jackson. .357 batter. He's hit 3 home runs. He's driven in 19. One of those home runs was a grand slam home run against the Moo and Casper here a couple of weeks ago. Here's the 1-0. And Phillips swings and fouls this one back to the left side and out of play. First foul ball of the ball game tonight brought to you by Lincoln Premium Poultry. They specialize in fowl but love being a part of the Fremont Moo. For a career with LPP, visit LincolnPremiumPoultry.com. 1 ball, 1 strike here on Kenny Jackson. Wind starting to shift from left to right. First pitch, the next pitch is outside for a ball. The count now on Jackson is 2 balls and 1 strike. After Jackson, it'll be Dawson Barricani. Big gap in left center field if Jackson goes the other way. 2-1 pitch. Swung on and grounded to the right side. That'll advance the runner over to third. Up with it is Bonner over to Burnett at first base, and they're 2 down. So Jackson grounds out for the second out of the inning. Down to third base goes Josh Phillips, and that'll bring third baseman Dawson Barricani to the plate. Barricani's batting .306, no homers, and he's driven in 7. 2-0 the Spuds, courtesy of the ground rule double by Josh Phillips. Stretch and the pitch. And it's swung on and hit in the air to right center field. Meadows over into the gap now. Continues to float over, reaches up, and makes the catch for the final out of the inning. So Barricani flies out to center, and that's going to do it for the Spuds in the top of the first. They score 2 runs, and they do it on 1 hit. There were no errors and 1 runner left on base. After half inning, Casper leads it 2-0. More coming up in a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball. If you're in need of lawn equipment products or repair, contact the professionals at Extreme Outdoor Power at 805 South Broad Street in Fremont. Bring in your lawn equipment and get a same-day free estimate. Call 402-721-1905 for more information or to set up an appointment. Plus, check out the power equipment accessories Extreme Outdoor Power has available. You'll see why Extreme Outdoor Power is the #1 choice for lawn mowers, competitive pricing, customer care, financing, and free estimates. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 and Saturdays from 9 to 3. Extreme Outdoor Power, where they don't sell just mowers, they sell lifestyles. Book your next hotel stay at the Super 8 by Wyndham in Fremont. Conveniently located just minutes from historic downtown Fremont, the Fremont Splash Station, and the Fremont State Lakes. Our pet-friendly hotel offers affordable accommodations with easy access to all of our area's major attractions, including shopping, restaurants, and a multitude of outdoor activities the whole family can enjoy. Located at 1250 East 23rd Street. Book online now at wyndhamhotels.com/Super8. We go to the bottom of the first inning. The Casper Spuds on top of the Fremont Moo by a score of 2-0, courtesy of a 2 RBI double, a ground rule double by Josh Phillips. Again, the defensive arrangement for the Spuds tonight. Matt Marsick's in left field. Elijah Reeves is in center, and Kenny Jackson is over in right. At third base, it's Dawson Barricani. At shortstop, Dylan Schlotterback. At second base, it's Chandler Stocking. At first base, Josh Phillips. Maddox Henderson is doing the catching, and on the mound is Hayden Mullins out of Nelson University, hometown Mansfield, Texas. Mullins has pitched 26 innings this year. This will be his 6th appearance and his 5th start, the 2-1 record. He's had 28 hits off of him, 15 runs, 11 earned. Struck out 21, and he's walked 7, and an earned run average of 2.96. And it will be Meadows, Yetter, and Fucino who will lead things off for the Moo here in the bottom of the first inning. Fremont Moo Baseball brought to you in part this evening by the Dodge County Convention and Visitors Bureau. So, Meadows will be coming to the plate. Miles Meadows is batting .282, no home runs, and he's knocked in 11 this season. Meadows last night went 1 for 5, drove in a run. He had an RBI single in the 5th inning. That was Fremont's start to their comeback as they scored 5 runs last night in that inning. The first pitch swung on, hit in the air to center field. Reeves will float back. The wind will push it just a hair, and he'll haul it in for out number 1. So Meadows flies out on the first pitch of the bottom of the first. So with 1 away, it'll bring to the plate the right fielder, number 23, Wyatt Yetter. Yetter out of Omaha, plays ball at Barton County Community College, batting .231 now in the season. No home runs, and he's driven in 4. Mullins ready. First pitch. And it's in there for a strike. No balls and 1 strike to Wyatt Yetter. Cooper Fucino on deck. Fremont as a team batting .224. Couple home runs last night, moves the total up to 7 now on the year. The 0-1 breaking ball is swung on and popped up foul territory right side, giving chase over by the side fence and reaching up and making an over-the-shoulder catch near the fence is Josh Phillips for out number 2. Nice play by Phillips as there are 2 away. So that'll bring to the plate the catcher, number 24, Cooper Fucino. Fucino batting .306, 1 homer, and he's driven in 10 this season. Outfield straight up here for Fucino. Mullins' first pitch is going to miss for ball 1. Didn't miss by much. Might have been a little bit up. 1 ball and no strikes to Fucino a couple nights ago. Had a eventual game-winning hit against the Nebraska Prospects. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball in at the knees for a called strike. So the count evens. It's now 1-1. Weather has cooperated nicely here for this weekend. Nice night tonight. Supposed to be even nicer tomorrow. And for a late afternoon game tomorrow at 5:05. 1 ball and 1 strike on Fucino. Next pitch, broken bat, and it's going to be grounded just past the mound. Charging at second base, up with it and tossing it across is Chandler Stocking, and that is the final out of the inning. So Hayden Mullins retires the Moo in order in the bottom of the first. 3 up and 3 down. Played 1 inning of baseball. 2-0 to Casper Spuds. More in a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Windstar Lines is a family-owned and operated charter bus company that has been serving customers nationwide since 1995. With 12 hubs across the U.S. and a varied fleet including minibuses, motor coaches, sleeper buses, and double-decker motor coaches, we are able to accommodate any size group, large or small, to any destination near or far. With almost 30 years in the travel and tourism industry, our reputation for superior safety, impeccable equipment, and unparalleled customer service makes us the right choice for your group transportation needs. Now hiring full and part-time drivers.
Trust your heart to the team at Methodist for expert cardiac care that makes a life-changing difference. From specialized testing and imaging to comprehensive surgical options, including the most advanced procedures, we provide the personalized care that you expect from the Methodist name. Learn more about our heart and vascular care by visiting bestcare.org/heart. That's bestcare.org/heart. Methodist, the meaning of care.
One inning complete at historic Moeller Field. It's a 2-0 Casper Spuds lead.
Went in the service as a truck driver headed for Germany when a friend on the plane said $1 more per month.
7-8-9 coming to the plate here. Matt Marsick, Chandler Stocking, and Maddox Henderson will be batting for the Casper Spuds, as Alex Burstein is recognizing one of the veterans.
June of 1968. Greg says the true honors tonight lie with those who never made it home. Everyone, please give a round of applause.
Matt Marsick, Chandler Stocking, and Maddox Henderson will be stepping up. Marsick batting .301 in the year. He's got 1 home run. He's driven in 27 so far this season for the Spuds. So get ready to face Brant Phillips. Phillips' first pitch at the top of the second. It's low and away for ball 1.
Now batting number 1.
1 ball and no strikes here in Marsick. Key hit was the double by Josh Phillips in the first. It's a pitch high and away for ball 2. It actually was a ball that was diving in front of Wyatt Yetter that bounced all the way past Yetter and then ended up rolling underneath the fence. Here's the 2-0. Swung on and popped foul to the left side and out of play. The count now 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 here in Marsick. Wind blowing straight out. Now the 2-1. This is inside. 3 balls and a strike to the left-handed hitting at Matt Marsick. Plays at Oklahoma Baptist. His hometown is Arlington, Texas. Comes the 3-1. Popped in the air to the left side, a foul ball which will be out of play. The count now full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three and 2. Next pitch from Phillips. Swung on, hit sharply towards short. Espinoza will backhand it, sets, fires it across, and there's 1 away. Ball was hit sharply, but Espinoza right there to make a fine play. There's 1 down here in the top of the second inning. That's going to bring up second baseman Chandler Stocking. Fremont Moo Baseball brought to you in part tonight by Keel's Barbershop. To keep your hair and for the best haircut around, stop into Keel's as they're located at 88 West 6th Street in Fremont. Stocking batting .219, 1 homer. He's driven in 10. First pitch. It's going to miss outside, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Tomorrow, the final game of the short 2-game set. And we'll wrap up 7 straight days of baseball for the Moo here at home. There's the 1-0. Swinging a breaking ball and missed. It's now 1 ball and 1 strike. These 2 teams will play at 5:05 tomorrow. We'll be on the air at 4:45 with our coverage. And it is Swing for Wings, presented by Buffalo Wild Wings and Family Fun Day. The 1-1. Breaking ball outside. And count now goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 on Chandler Stocking. 1 out, nobody on. We're in the top of the second. Casper on top, 2-0. 2-1 pitch on the way. Swung on. This one's hit towards shallow left field. Getting a bad read on it was Brooks. He backed up and then fell way in front of him. Drops in for a hit. Brooks wasn't going to have a chance, but he didn't see it off the bat. He was backpedaling toward the warning track, and that ball was in the moderate to shallow left field. It's a tough left field here at Moeller. And Stocking singles. So that's going to bring up the catcher, number 37, Maddox Henderson. Henderson looking for his first hit of the year. As the first pitch here will miss, ball 1. Henderson from Fort Worth, Texas. He plays at Nelson University, 5'10", 190. 1-0 pitch. Takes this one right at the hands in the inside corner for a strike. 1-1 to Maddox Henderson with top of the order Elijah Reeves to bat next. 2-0 Casper. We're in the top of the second. Stocking with a good lead at first. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, popped in the air, right side, might be playable. Down the line, and this is going to be a sliding catch by Wyatt Yetter up against the side fence. Fine play. Wyatt Yetter on that really worn turf, which is brown grass or almost dirt. In some places it's mud. he slid up against the side fence, and that's where the fence opens to have the players get into the bullpen down the right side. And he was able to slide along it and make a fine catch. So a foul out down the right side as they're now 2 away. And back to the top of the order with Elijah Reeves. First pitch from Phillips, and Reeves shows bunt and takes a ball outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes on Reeves with Wesley Flatt to bat next. Phillips has got his hands to the belt. He's ready to go. Here's the 1-0. And Reeves takes a breaking ball for a strike. 1-1 the count on the Spuds center fielder. Runner thinking about going. The 1-1 pitch floats in there for a strike. It's 1-2. Stocking was trying to anticipate when to go on the move and started and stopped, and then Phillips brought the pitch home. Comes the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and bounced foul up the third base side, so we'll do it again here at 1-2. It's a Casper's team that hits the ball well. They'll steal bases. Really athletic and experienced in this league due to the fact that there's 6 starters back on this team from last year's team that play the field. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and hit out to Espinoza. It's short, takes it off a short hop. He'll throw it across the diamond, and it's in time for the final out of the inning. That's going to do it for the Spuds as Casper gets no runs off 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. Go to the bottom of the second, still 2-0 Casper with the lead. More in a moment as this is Fremont Moo Baseball.
We target cancers with precision technology. We save lives with advanced heart procedures. We deliver exceptional care for the most vulnerable pregnancies. We are Methodist. With a reputation built on generations of trust, our passion is shaping the future with innovative treatments, the newest advancements, and the compassion you deserve. Our greatest impact is your healthiest life. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Fremont's place to be is The Door in downtown Fremont. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 1 a.m. and Sundays from 11 to 1 a.m. The Door has great food, drinks, and an outdoor patio that is second to none. The grill is always on at The Door, and all items are available for takeout. Call 402-727-8911 to place your order. Follow The Door on Facebook, located at 325 North Main Street in Fremont. The Door, beer, booze, burgers, and other stuff. We go to the bottom of the second, 2-0. The Casper Spuds with the lead as Brent Phillips was able to get out of a situation with the runner at first and 1 down as he got help from Wyatt Yetter catching a foul ball down the right side, sliding up against the side fence, and then a nice play by Steven Espinoza to take a hot shot ground ball from Elijah Reeves and throw across the diamond for the final out of the inning. So Fremont, we'll see if they can't get something going on offense. It'll be the 4, 5, and 6 batters, Colin Pitts, Steven Espinoza, and Isaac Bonner against Hayden Mullins. Fremont Moo Baseball brought to you in part by Bloom Optical. They are the eye care professionals. They care about your eye care, your eyewear, but most importantly, they care about you. So here's Colin Pitts, batting .250. Hit his first home run of the year last night against the Prospects, and he's got 2 runs batted in this season. Out of Lufkin, Texas, via Centenary College in Louisiana. First pitch from Mullins, and Pitts swings at a breaking ball, fouls it back. No balls and 1 strike to Pitts. Mullins has been extremely efficient so far. That's just the 6th pitch he's thrown in the ballgame. 0-1 the count. Shadow out on the mound, which Mullins stands in. Next pitch. Fastball a little bit low. The count evens. It's now 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike here on Colin Pitts. Comes the next pitch. Fastball at the bottom of the zone for strike 2. So count on Pitts, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Mullins and Henderson agree. Now here it comes. Breaking ball outside. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. After tomorrow, the Moo won't go anywhere for a while, but they're going to have a few days off. They'll have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday off before they welcome in the Plainsmen coming up next week for a 4-game series, Thursday through Sunday. All part of the 16-game homestand. Here's the 2-2. Way outside. You count full now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. I won't call it odd, but it's a very unique schedule this year for Fremont where they will have 2 homestands of at least 10 games. 3-2 the count. Next pitch. Fouled off. Count stays where it is at 3-2. Last week, the Moo wrapped up a 7-game road trip at Hastings. And next time they're on the road is July 16th when they play 3 games out at Hastings. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch. Pitts swings, hits it toward the second base side, into right field for a base hit. Stocking giving a good effort at it, trying to get to his left, but Pitts put too much force on that one. And he leads off with a single here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. So a runner at first with nobody out. It's going to bring to the plate the shortstop, number 18, Steven Espinoza. Espinoza bats .224. He's got 1 home run. He's driven in 12. 2-0 Casper. We're in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch to Espinoza. A little bit high for ball 1. 1-0 to Espinoza with Isaac Bonner to bat next. Last 2 games, the Moo have been able to win by 1 run each. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball for strike 1. Count evens now, 1-1 here on Steven Espinoza. All part of the 7-game winning streak for Fremont has been a couple victories at Hastings, 3 at home against Hastings, and then 2 against the Prospects. 1-1. Espinoza takes a breaking ball down and in for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to the Moo shortstop. Colin Pitts over at first. Not a threat to steal. The 2-1. Espinoza pops it in the air right side. Foul ball. That'll be out of play. It's not to the fact that Colin doesn't want to be moving. It's just coming back from that quad tear that he had suffered in his collegiate regionals, trying to get healthy again. So he's been relegated here this summer to DH duties. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And it's called strike 3 with a breaking ball in the outside corner. That is the first out. So Espinoza caught looking. First strikeout for Hayden Mullins. And there's 1 away. So that'll bring to the plate the second baseman, number 8, Isaac Bonner. Bonner's batting .224, no homers. He's driven in 5. Mullins stands straight up and down. He's ready to go. Pitch to Bonner is fouled off to the left side. No balls and a strike to the Omaha native who plays at the University of Sioux Falls. Casper trying to win their 3rd in a row against the Moo. And the Spuds, from what we've been told, have taken the option of having the home field advantage in the championship series, which would make sense. This pitch foul back, it's 0-2. What I mean by that is that in a best of 5, whoever the opposition would be for Casper in the championship series would host the first 2 games, and then Casper would host the games 3 and, if necessary, 4 and 5 games. It's kind of the scenario Fremont had last year. Fremont won the first half, and they went with the option of hosting in that fashion. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and hit in the air toward left. This one is going to be backed by the warning track, and it's going to one-hop up against the fence. Pitts is around second. He will make his way on over to third base, and that'll be a double for Isaac Bonner. Double able to just reach out and poke it to left field. Pitts strolled into third, and you can kind of tell, running-wise, that quad's still bugging him a bit. If he's 100% healthy, maybe Connor McGonigal's thinking about sending him, but went the safe route and just kept him there at third base with 1 out in the inning. So runners at second and third, and that's going to bring up first baseman Carson Burnett. Burnett batting .208, no homers. He's driven in 5. Phillips way off the line at first base. First pitch to Burnett on the inside corner for a called strike. In fact, Phillips is past the cutout, about 6 or 7 steps to the right of the cutout. If you're Burnett and you're confident on bunting up the first base line, why not, huh? The 0-1, breaking ball outside. It's 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Carson Burnett. Trey Brooks awaiting. 2-0 Casper, but the Moo threatening here in the bottom of the second. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the next pitch. Swung on and foul back to our right. Out of play. 1-2 on Carson Burnett. Fremont won over the Nebraska Prospects last night 9-8. Casper was a winner over the Oahe Zaps 16-11. 3 games in the league tonight. We'll check the scoreboard coming up in just a little bit. This team's moving around to begin weekend series, or play short 2-game weekend series, if you will. 1 ball and 2 strikes here on Burnett. Here's the pitch. He swings and fouls it down the right side, out of play. The count stays at 1-2. Hits are even at 2 apiece. Both hits for the Moo come in this inning. A single by Pitts and a double by Isaac Bonner. One ball and 2 strikes. Mullins a long look into Henderson here to get a sign. Now he's got the hands together. Here's the 1-2. Burnett swings and misses for strike 3. That's the second out of the inning. 2 strikeouts for Mullins, both this inning. Yeah, with 2 away. It's going to bring it to left fielder, number 25, Trey Brooks. Brooks is batting .182, no home runs, and he's driven in 4. Trey Brooks went 0 for 1 at the plate last night, walked twice, also got hit by a pitch. First pitch to Brooks, swings and misses for strike 1. No balls and a strike to Brooks. If he gets aboard, then we'll see Dylan Brandenburg. A little flare in the outfield here. Could score 2. No balls and 1 strike here on Brooks. Mullins now has got his sign. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and foul back. Trey twice swinging the bat and has looked fooled at the plate. He waved at the first pitch, and this one, his swing was out in front, and the ball was way up over almost by the hands where contact was made. So we'll see if Trey can make an adjustment. 0-2 the count. Next pitch. Breaking ball underneath Henderson, but he keeps it by his feet, so there's no advancement. The count on Brooks is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Last year, the Spuds wanted to add some catcher help and depth at the end of the year, but could not get the players into the roster by the deadline for the postseason. But Henderson coming on here, this adds a nice third catcher option here for Casper. The 1-2, breaking ball, check swing. He did not go. They'll appeal, and Jeff Kopecky says no swing. So the count's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Always good to have depth, specifically pitchers and catchers. More arms you got, the better you feel. More catchers you got, the more you can rest them as well. You can, if you have 3 good catchers on the squad, you can rotate them around, have one of those guys DH a little bit. Makes putting the lineup much easier together. 2-2 pitch. Brooks takes a breaking ball for strike 3 to end the inning. So that's going to do it for the Moo in the bottom of the second as Mullins works around a couple of hits and ends up striking out the side. For Fremont in the second inning, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left. We played 2-0 Casper. More in a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Find your purpose with work that matters. Methodist is hiring for clinical and non-clinical positions throughout our health system. Join a team that's making a difference and take advantage of a range of benefits like medical, vision and dental, flexible scheduling, and tuition assistance. To find all of our opportunities and apply online, go to bestcare.org/jobs. That's bestcare.org/jobs. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Play the Nebraska Lottery today for your chance to win.
Play Trucks and Bucks for your chance to win one of 7 remaining Ford F-150s. Top prize odds are 1 in 336,000. The Nebraska Lottery has provided funding, fortune, and fun to the Cornhusker State for 30 years. The Nebraska Lottery has also given back $978 million to Nebraska through education, wildlife habitats, and the Nebraska State Fair. Stop by a local retailer and pick up a ticket for one of your favorite games today. The Nebraska Lottery. Must be 19. Please play responsibly. Back at historic Moeller Field, salute to service Saturday as down in the field, Alex Burstein recognizing some veterans.
After that activation, he went back into reserve status and remained at that base as a Department of the Army civilian police officer while joining several different reserve units within North Carolina, getting promoted to Sergeant First Class. In 2011, he was selected for promotion to Master Sergeant and was due to pay on his upcoming deployment to Africa. Medical conditions, was forced to medically retire prior to deploying and getting promoted. But he is very happy to have served for over 21 years. He'll be attending the game with his wife Stacey, his daughter Ariel, and her boyfriend Max. He also has a son who currently is active duty in the Marine Corps, following his and his father's footsteps in the Marines. Everyone give a round of applause for David.
More of our veterans that are honored on Saturdays at historic Moeller Field during home baseball games. And great to have them here and take things in. We appreciate what they do. 2-0 the score as we work our way to the top of the third inning. For the Casper Spuds, Wesley Flatt will lead things off. 2, 3, and 4 in the order. Flatt drew a walk and scored a run in the first. Brant Phillips getting ready to work his third inning of action. First pitch. See a breaking ball high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Wesley Flatt with Dylan Schlotterback to bat next. Phillips readies himself on the mound. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And that fastball is in there for a called strike. 1-1 on Flatt. Casper scored 2 in the top of the first inning. First 2 batters reached, and then 2 batters later, a 2 RBI double by Josh Phillips brought in a run. 1-1 pitch, low and away. Count out 2 balls and a strike. Wind blowing to straightaway center field. 2-1 pitch. Outside. So the count now goes to 3 balls and 1 strike on Wesley Flatt. (3-1) on the way now. And that hit him. So second batter that has been hit by a pitch by Brant Phillips. He was Elijah Reeves in the first, and now Wesley Flatt here in the third inning. And the leadoff batter aboard here in the third. It's going to bring Dylan Schlotterback to the plate. Schlotterback is 0 for 1. He flew out to center field in the first inning. Moo had a chance in the bottom of the second, got 2 runners in scoring position, but last 2 batters struck out. It's a breaking ball from Phillips that's in there for a strike. 0-1 to Dylan Schlotterback. Phillips ready. 0-1. Breaking ball high and inside. Count evens. It's now 1 ball and 1 strike on Schlotterback. Casper continuing its road trip. They were in Pierre for a couple of games against Oahe. Here's the 1-1. Pitch is down and in for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Pitching mound is completely in the shadows. A little bit of daylight at home plate. 2-1. Way inside and all the way to the backstop. So, wild pitch. And we'll get Wesley Flatt down to second base. And the count now on Dylan Schlotterback goes to 3 balls and 1 strike. So, Phillips, see if he can climb back up here. 3-1 the count on Schlotterbeck. Next pitch. Swung on, bouncer left of the mound. Charging is Espinosa. He'll throw off balance over to first, and it's low and got away, and a run's going to score. So, an error, and a run comes in. So it makes it a 3-0 ball game. And the ball actually got underneath the fence as well, so Schlotterbeck is awarded second base. So runner at second, nobody out. A run is in. 3-0 Casper. And Josh Phillips will come to the plate. Last time Casper ended up hitting a ball out to right field that got by Wyatt Yetter and bounced underneath the fence for a 2 RBI double. First pitch to Phillips. Takes a fastball for a strike. No balls, 1 strike on Josh Phillips with Kenny Jackson to bat next. No balls, 1 strike. Runner from second goes. Throw from Fucino. Bounces low. That's a stolen base. Phillips, can't recall if he had 1 look or didn't look at all, but not a lot of attention paid to Schlotterbeck, and he swipes third. 1 ball and 1 strike here on Josh Phillips. Prime RBI opportunity for the left-hander. He swings and hits this ball sharply to left field. Trey Brooks had trouble finding it. And it bounces up against the fence. And as Brooks nonchalantly gets after that baseball, Phillips easily gets to second base. Makes it a 4-0 Casper lead.
Now batting the right fielder, Raphael Jackson.
Yeah, Brooks can't see out there in left field with that sun. He took a step back, shaded his eyes, and bounced up the big against the fence. And then the disappointing thing is that he just kind of trotted after the baseball. And Phillips was able to stroll into second. If he plays that one sharply off the fence, Phillips isn't getting to second base. 1 ball, no strikes there in Kenny Jackson. Next pitch. And it's in there for a strike. Beg your pardon. He called it a ball. So the count 2 balls and no strikes there on Kenny Jackson. 4-0 Casper. We're in the top of the third. 2-0. Swung on and ripped to right field. This one's deep, and it is going to one-hop the fence. Phillips around third. He will trot home. Jackson will stroll into second base. RBI double. 5-0 in favor of the Spuds. That is the 3rd extra base hit by Casper off of Brant Phillips in the ballgame.
Now batting number 9, Dawson Barakani.
And still nobody out here in the top of the 3rd inning. So that's going to bring 3rd baseman Dawson Barakani to the plate. This inning is at a hit by pitch, a wild pitch, an error, a stolen base, and 2 RBI doubles. Pitch to Barakani is outside for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes on Dawson Barakani. Phillips looks into Fucino, the 1-0 on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. 1-1 to Barakani with Matt Marsick awaiting next. Consistent, aggressive approaches at the plate by Casper. The 1-1. And swung on a foul back. It's now 1 ball and 2 strikes. The first series at home between these two, the Moo were able to have really good pitching and win a couple of ball games. And Casper was coming off their long road trip to get here. The 1-2 foul back. It remains 1-2. This trip for Casper not quite as long. They came from Pierre, so that's what, 5.5, 6 hours. 1-2 on Barakani. Next pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Phillips got Barry Conley to chase. And Brand Phillips has his first strikeout of the ballgame. One down here in the top of the third.
Now batting number 1.
That brings to the plate the left fielder, number 1, Matt Marsick. Marsick 0 for 1. He grounded out to shortstop in the second inning. Stretch by Phillips in the pitch. Swung on, hit in the air, left side. That's going to slice out of play. Count down, no balls and 1 strike on Matt Marsick. Spuds got 2 in the first, 3 here in at the third. And Josh Phillips has had a hand in both of those productive innings as he's driven in 3 of the Spuds' 5 runs. No balls and 1 strike on Marsick. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, and it floats in there for a strike. Good change of speed there by Phillips. Really took something off that one and just dumped it into the strike zone. The count, no balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch, high and outside. So the count now 1 and 2. One ball and 2 strikes on Marsick. Phillips' next offering misses down and in, so that count will even up here. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Five runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Spuds. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error for the Moo. 2-2, runner goes. Swung on a miss, strike 3, throw down to third. And Brandenburg wasn't even at the bag. Ball thrown in the left field, run scores. Again, that's a lack of communication because Brandenburg wasn't even going to the third base bag. So it's now 6-0. So Marsick strikes out for the second out. It'll be a stolen base and then a throw in Aaron Fucino. Fucino did what he was supposed to do, throw it down to third base, but Brandenburg wasn't even there. So it's now 6-0. And here is Chandler Stocking at the plate. First pitch misses for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes on Stocking. Next pitch on the way. Down low, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Take nothing away from the Nebraska prospects. They're a travel team and they play half a schedule, and they've got talented players, but just haven't really been able to put together so far this year. But the Moo last night spotted the prospects 6 runs and were able to come back. You play the league leaders like this in Casper, a team that's won 11 in a row, and you spot them 6, that mountain gets a lot taller. 2 balls and 1 strike here on Chandler Stocking. Here's the next pitch. Outside, ball 3. 3-1 the count. Stocking, the 7th batter to hit this inning for Casper. Longest inning for Casper offensively thus far. Comes the 3-1 pitch. Outside, and that's ball 4. It's going to be the second walk given up by Brant Phillips. So a runner at first with 2 away. And that is now going to bring to the plate the catcher, number 37, Maddox Henderson. Henderson flew out on a foul ball down the right side up against the side fence on a fine sliding catch by Wyatt Yetter. Runner at first with 2 down. First pitch. Breaking ball high and inside, ball 1. 1-0 on Maddox Henderson. Looks like Luka Vukcevic might be warming up for the Moo in the Fremont bullpen. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That is high. The count now goes to 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 on Maddox Henderson. Next pitch on the way. Outside. 3 balls and no strikes to the 9-hole hitter. Let's see if Phillips can find the zone and challenge the catcher. Here's the 3-0. And misses high, and that's ball 4. So 2 consecutive walks, 3 total now for Phillips. That'll put runners at first and second. And we'll bring back the top of the order Elijah Reeves, but first a mound visit upcoming here from Connor McGonigal. Make sure that you attend Make a Difference Monday with the Fremont Moo. Every Monday of the 2024 season, there will be a pregame kids clinic for ages 6 to 14 from 5:30 until 6:30, which is included with your game tickets. And that's it for Brant Phillips as he will come off the mound. So we'll have a pitching change. And as we now have this pitching change, we will go to our Moo mid-game interview as Alex Burstein caught up with Trey Brooks.
Alex Burstein here with Moo outfielder Trey Brooks for today's Moo mid-game interview. Trey, you're a California kid. You played college ball at San Jose State. How'd you end up in Fremont for the summer?
Just looking for any sort of opportunity to continue to play baseball over the summer, get a little bit of reps. I played college ball in California over the summer, the first 2 years that I was out of college, so kind of wanted to see the world a little bit, meet new people. Everybody's been good to me in Fremont, so it's been good.
And what's your experience like been here in Nebraska? Is it your first time here?
Yeah, it's definitely my first time here. It's been cool to go around Omaha, Fremont. I haven't been down to Lincoln yet, but it's been cool to meet new people, eat food, try different things. It's a very big sports town, so I've really been enjoying it. I've really been enjoying my time with the Moo.
And we've seen you in left field, center field, right field. Is there a place you're most comfortable, or do you like playing them all?
Obviously, you like center a lot because you don't really have to worry about other people when you're, trying to track down a fly ball. But I'll play anywhere, man. It's, I guess right would be a little bit harder for me, but I love playing baseball, so I'll play wherever. I'll play second base if they want me to.
And then you're a D1 guy at San Jose State. What's kind of been the experience like being there?
It's been cool, man. My coach Brad Sanfilippo and assistant coach Thomas Walker, they've been awesome when it comes to my development, everything that it means to be a part of San Jose State. And I love being a Spartan, so I'm very happy there, and I'm very grateful for that opportunity.
And what do you kind of want to work on the most during your time in Fremont here this summer?
Seeing a lot more pitches and driving the ball to all fields. I feel like I've been pretty good at being a contact hitter or drawing walks and things like that, but I think I could really take a next step when I start driving that ball into the outfield a little bit more.
And then your dad, I believe, an NFL player, right? What was it kind of like growing up in that household around so many athletes?
Sports is just kind of what we did. We basketball, football, baseball, track. We've been around it all. It's just kind of whatever you did in the block, playing around with your friends. My dad got to coach a lot of my sports teams growing up, so I was very grateful for that. And he loves baseball, and I love baseball, so I'm glad it just worked out.
And then you're an Encino, California native. Do you have an MLB team you root for or a player you root for?
Oh, yeah, the Dodgers. I grew up on the D. Gordon, Matt Kemp, Yasiel Puig, Andre Ethier, Adrian Gonzalez, all those guys. So, I have to go with the hometown team, the Dodgers.
Trey Brooks, your Moo mid-game interview. Thanks for your time, Trey.
Yep, of course.
Very good conversation with Moo left fielder Trey Brooks with Alex Burstein earlier today. All right, here's Luka Vukcevic, and he will face Elijah Reeves with a runner at first and second and 2 down, and he hits Reeves with a pitch. So Reeves is hit for the second time, and that will load up the bases, and the Spuds bat around here in the third inning. Line not quite closed here on Brant Phillips, but he went 2 2/3. Struck out 2, walked 3, gave up 4 hits, 1 wild pitch, and he hit 2 batters of his own. So bases loaded for Wesley Flatt. Vukcevic's first pitch is at the top of the zone for a strike. No balls and 1 strike to Wesley Flatt, who has walked and scored. He's also been hit by a pitch and scored. Vukcevic has pitched 11 innings this summer. This is his 6th appearance, and they've all been out of the bullpen. He's 1-0 in the year. 0-1 pitch, and that end up hitting the batter flat, and that will bring across a run. Makes it now 7-0. So Vukcevic is coming to the ball game and hit the first 2 batters that he's faced. That'll bring Chandler Stockey across the plate. 7-0 Casper with the lead. And it's going to bring to the plate the shortstop, number 31, Dylan Schlotterbeck. First pitch. Inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. No balls and one strike on Dylan Schlotterbeck. He's flown out to center, reached on an air, stolen a base, and scored a run. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and ripped to Brandenburg on one hop. He'll hustle on over to the bag, step on it, and get the force and retire the side. So Schlotterbeck hits into the ending fielder's choice as Reeves is forced out at third for out number 3. And that'll do it for the Spuds. In the third, they send 11 batters to the plate and score a total of 5 runs off of 3 hits. There were 2 Moo errors, and there were 3 runners left. We played 2.5, 7-0 Casper. More in a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball. Fremont's place to be is The Door in downtown Fremont. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 1 a.m. and Sundays from 11 to 1 a.m. The Door has great food, drinks, and an outdoor patio that is second to none. The grill is always on at The Door, and all items are available for takeout. Call 402-727-8911 to place your order. Follow The Door on Facebook, located at 325 North Main Street in Fremont. The Door, beer, booze, burgers, and other stuff. Play the Nebraska Lottery today for your chance to win. Play Trucks and Bucks for your chance to win one of 7 remaining Ford F-150s. Top prize odds are 1 in 336,000. The Nebraska Lottery has provided funding, fortune, and fun to the Cornhusker State for 30 years. The Nebraska Lottery has also given back $978 million to Nebraska through education, wildlife habitats, and the Nebraska State Fair. Stop by a local retailer and pick up a ticket for one of your favorite games today. The Nebraska Lottery. Must be 19. Please play responsibly. We go to the bottom of the third. It's been all Casper so far. The Spuds leading the Fremont Moo by a score of 7-0. A big third inning for Casper. 5 runs off 3 hits, 2 Moo errors. And Casper with a comfortable lead for Hayden Mullins on the mound. So let's see if the Moo can try to chip away here. And it'll be the 9-1 and 2 batters. Dylan Brandenburg, Miles Meadows, and Wyatt Yetter against Hayden Mullins. So the book closed on Brant Phillips. He goes 2 2/3, struck out 2, walked 3, gave up 4 hits, 7 runs. 3 of the 7 were earned, had 1 wild pitch, and hit 2 batters. So Dylan Brandenburg will be coming to the plate. Brandenburg batting .240 on the year, no homers. He's driven in 11 as he gets ready to face Hayden Mullins. First pitch at the bottom of the third inning is going to miss down and away, ball 1. 1-0 to Brandenburg. It's the reason why Casper's successful. They score runs, and they score lots of them. Comes the 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And the count now 1-1. Here's a stat that I'm going to throw at you that you will just shake your head and just say, really? Here's the 1-1. Swung on, bouncing ball on over to first. Phillips has got it, takes it himself, and there's 1 away. So with 1 down, back to the top of the order for Fremont and center fielder and Miles Meadows. So in 25 games this year, Casper has outscored their opponents by 136 runs, 257 to 121. Fremont is the second overall team in the league right now, and the Moo have out by 2. First pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike to Miles Meadows. The point, not so much that the Moo have played really close games. The point is Casper scores runs. Here's the 0-1. Blown away. It's now 1 ball and 1 strike. And that's all the ingredients for a championship-style baseball team. You hit the ball well, you score runs, you steal bases, you pitch well. And Casper leads in those 3 categories in the league. 1 ball and 1 strike. Next pitch. Bouncing ball to the left side. Glove by Barricani. Pirouette, turn, throws, and it sails away and goes out of play. So that's going to be an error on the throw by Barricani. And it's going to give the Moo a base runner out at second base with 1 away. He did a nice job going to his left, and then he spun around. But look, when he threw the ball, he was still spinning his body as he threw the baseball. And that's why it sailed high and ended up going out of play. So the Moo have a runner in scoring position with one out. It's going to bring to the plate the right fielder, number 23, Wyatt Yetter. Yetter fouled out to Josh Phillips wide at first time around. Swings and fouls this one off to the right side out of play. The count, no balls and one strike on Wyatt Yetter with Cooper Fucino to bat next. 7-0 Casper. We're in the bottom of the third. Mullins got his sign. He's standing up and down. Here's the 0-1. Yetter pops it in the air. Foul territory, right side. That one will be over the side fence out of play as well. So far on the at-bats for Yetter, predominantly he is popping things up to the right side of the diamond. The foul balls, and also his first at-bat ended that way. So Mullins is working him away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And Yetter swings and pops it up along the infield. Calling for it will be Phillips, the first baseman. He makes the catch, and there are two down. So with two away, it'll bring up the Moo catcher, Cooper Fucino. Fucino's 0 for 1. Grounded out to second base his last time around. Meadows straightaway lead from second base. First pitch. Breaking ball, low and away, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes here on Fucino. Mullins now walks around the back of the mound and back up onto the rubber. Yeah, Casper statistically just a hair better than Moo on ERA on the year. There's a pitch swung on a missed. It's now 1-1. Fremont's had good pitching, has a team ERA of 2.90. Casper just a hair better at 2.87. But that's about the lone close category between the two. 1 ball and 1 strike on Fucino. Next pitch. Swung on, left of the mound. It'll be played at shortstop by Schlotterbeck. He sets and fires it over to first for the final out of the bottom of the third inning. So the Moo retired here in the third. In the inning, no runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 left. We played 3, 7-0 Casper. We'll be back with more in a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Welcome to Fremont and Dodge County, where we invite you to play, shop, stay, and eat. Dodge County is where your next outdoor adventure is at your fingertips. Did you know that downtown Fremont is also known as the antique capital of Nebraska? Fremont and Dodge County also has many fine hotels, campgrounds, and RV parks to suit any needs. We invite you to come and see why downtown Fremont has been named the most charming downtown in Nebraska by USA Today.
Kills Barbershop is the Sports Center barbershop in Fremont. Be sure you look your best and get into Kills Barbershop, where you'll receive quality haircuts in a friendly atmosphere. Get a fresh cut, have them hot leather, and shave your neck. If you're looking for that special feel of a true barbershop, Kills is the place for you. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and Saturday, 7:30 to 3. Kills Barbershop, 6th and Broad in downtown Fremont. They'll make you look your best.
Back at historic Moeller Field, as more veterans being recognized between innings here on Salute to Service Saturday. We're through 3. It's a 7-0 Casper lead. And the Spuds will be bringing 4, 5, and 6 to the order. Josh Phillips, Kenny Jackson, and Dawson Barricani. Fremont Moo Baseball is brought to you in part by Inspro, a Marsh McLennan agency, your partner in managing risk. Your future is limitless. Let Inspro take you there. Go to marshmma.com to learn more. Well, the Spuds got the offense going in the top of the first. First 2 batters reached by a hit by pitch and a walk off Brant Phillips. And then 2 batters later, Josh Phillips delivered a 2 RBI double, which skipped past Wyatt Yetter and went underneath the fence in right field. And then the Spuds put up a big third inning, sending 11 batters to the plate, scoring 5 runs off 3 hits, and there were 2 Moo errors. The big hits in the inning were another double by Josh Phillips, followed by an RBI double by Kenny Jackson. And Brant Phillips lasted 2 2/3. So Luka Vukcevic has faced 3 batters, and he comes out for the 4th. He hit the first 2 batters he faced, and then he got Dylan Schlotterback to ground into an Indian fielder's choice to end the bottom of the 3rd. 7 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error for Casper. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors for the Fremont Moo. As Vukcevic continues to warm up here between innings. Checking other action in the Independence League tonight. In Pierre, Oahe has got a weekend series with the Hastings Sodbusters. The ball game's in the bottom of the 3rd, and Oahe and Hastings are scoreless. And the other game tonight is in Spearfish, where the Sasquatch are taking on the Plainsmen. Spearfish had to score 5 in the bottom of the ninth to walk off the Plainsmen last night. Sasquatch in front in this one, bottom of the 4th, 3-0. Spearfish with the lead in that contest. So we begin at the top of the 4th. Josh Phillips will lead things off. First pitch from Vukcevic is a breaking ball in the outside corner for strike 1. No balls and 1 strike to Vukcevic. 2 for 2. 2 doubles. 3 runs batted in. Comes the wind, and now the 0-1 pitch. Swings and pops this one straight up. Carson Burnett calling for it, and will make the catch for the first out. So Phillips pops up for out number 1, and that'll bring up right fielder Kenny Jackson. Moo Baseball tonight brought to you in part by your Fremont Hy-Vee. For a lineup that's loaded, shop your Fremont Hy-Vee. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com now and place your order. Jackson with an RBI double to right field in the 3rd inning. First pitch from Vukcevic. It's a breaking ball. It's in there for a strike. He would later steal third base, and then on a throw that was not covered at 3rd, he would score. Comes the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball high and away. Count evens. It's now 1-1. 1-1 on Kenny Jackson. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 4th. 7-0 the Spuds. Now time called. Jackson asking for it at home plate. All players have a certain way they do things. Jackson, one of those, has got that left back pocket. Always got the inside of it pulled out. The 1-1 pitch, and he swings and fouls it off his foot. That hurt. Wow. I don't know if it got the foot or if it got the shin bone underneath the knee. That pitch was a breaking ball down and in. Jackson chased it, so when it came off the bottom of the bat, it had one place to go, and that was on the batter's body. So Jackson will try to flex out that leg and knee, and I think he'll continue, but that'll leave a mark. Everybody's going to retreat back to their spot here, and Jackson will continue his at-bat. The count on the Casper right fielder is 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 on Kenny Jackson. Comes the next pitch. Swing and a miss in the dirt. Fucino's got to pick it up. Satz throws on down to first base, and there are 2 away. So Luka Vukcevic gets his first strikeout of the appearance, and there are 2 down here in the top of the 4th inning. That'll bring to the plate the third baseman, Dawson Baracani. Baracani's 0 for 2. He's flown out to center. He's also struck out once. So Baracani will step to the plate. And Vukcevic is in the wind. The first pitch is on the outside corner for a strike. No balls and 1 strike to Dawson Baracani. The wind and now the 0-1 on the way. That's high. Counting out 1 ball and 1 strike. Be a ball game pitching wise for the Moo, where they're probably end up going to see 3 or 4 arms in this ball game today. That might have been the case playing coming in too with Brant Phillips, who's a reliever who started. 1-1 pitch in there for a strike. It's the count now, 1 ball and 2 strikes on Dawson Baracani. Vukcevic will bring it home. Breaking ball, swung on, he hit the center field. Meadows floating back, continues to go with it. Now he's underneath of it and makes the catch for the final out of the inning. So Luka Vukcevic is able to get a 1-2-3 clean inning here against the Spuds in the top of the fourth. 3 up, 3 down. We played 3.5. 7-0 Casper. Back with more in a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Can't help but notice the Made in America trend lately, and now that trend has reached the Fremont eyewear market with American-made luxury glasses from State Optical. I'm Dr. Steve Alcorn at Bloom Optical in Fremont. State Optical designs are different, not only because they're made in Chicago, but they're genuinely authentic, handcrafted designs with individual style. Come in and browse, see how they look on you. At Bloom Optical, where we care about your eye care, your eyewear, and most importantly, we care about you.
Succeeding on your terms takes more than ambition, talent, and hard work. It takes a partner that's committed to helping you overcome all the complexities and challenges life throws at you. A partner that leverages the power of the world's largest risk management strategy and benefits firm, and is a part of your world, too. A partner like Inspro, a Marsh McLennan agency. At Marsh McLennan Agency, they're built to help you meet the future without limits. See how they can help you thrive at marshmma.com.
We work our way to the bottom of the fourth. It's a 7-0 Casper Spuds lead as the Moo will send their 4, 5, and 6 batters to the plate. Colin Pitts, Steven Espinoza, and Isaac Bonner. So Luka Vukcevic able to get a 3-up, 3-down inning in the fourth. It's the first inning that was clean for the Moo defensively. Moo Baseball brought to you in part by La Hacienda Mexican Restaurant. La Hacienda serves up Fremont's favorite authentic Mexican cuisine. They're located at 3140 East Elk Lane. So it's going to bring Colin Pitts to the plate. The DH, Pitts is 1 for 1. He singled in the second inning, and he got stranded over at third base. Hayden Mullins working his way into the fourth. First pitch, and Pitts swings and pops it in the air toward right. Floating over is Jackson. Takes a step back, reaches up, and he makes the catch for out number 1. 1 pitch and 1 out for Hayden Mullins here in the top of the fourth inning. That'll bring up shortstop, Steven Espinoza. Moo Baseball also brought to you in part tonight by the Silver Dollar. Stop into the Silver Dollar, and if you say beer batter, you get your first domestic beer for only $2. Here's Espinoza, who's 0 for 1, struck out looking his first time. He swings at the first pitch from Mullins and misses. No balls and 1 strike. Isaac Bonner will be next. Moo have 2 hits. Both of them came in the second inning. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball in the outside corner. Strike 2. It's the count on Espinoza. No balls and 2 strikes. Hands of the belt. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and grounded up the third base side. A foul ball. So we'll do it again here at 0-2. Let's check the Major League Baseball scoreboard tonight. There are 2 games in progress. Bottom of the 6th inning in San Francisco, the Dodgers and the Giants are tied at 6. Bottom of the 7th in Baltimore, the Orioles lead the Rangers by a score of 6-4. Everything else that's been in action today is a final. We've got one more game that comes up later tonight. 0-2 pitch to Espinoza. Breaking ball high. And counting out 1 ball and 2 strikes. Chicago came back from a 3-run deficit and defeated the Colorado Rockies today 11-3. That's the White Sox over the Rockies. Cincinnati over St. Louis 9-4. 1-2 swung on a miss by Espinoza for strike 3, and that's the second out of the inning. So second time Espinoza has struck out, and 4 strikeouts now for Hayden Mullins. So 2 down as that brings to the plate second baseman Isaac Bonner. Toronto Blue Jays defeated the New York Yankees today 9-3. Miami a winner over Philadelphia 3-2. The Cubs defeat the Brewers 5-3. First pitch to Bonner, and he swings and grounds this one foul off the first base side. We count no balls and 1 strike. Cleveland a winner over Kansas City 7-2. Houston defeated the Mets 9-6. Arizona shuts out Oakland today 3-0. Atlanta got by Pittsburgh 2-1 in 10 innings. 0-1 pitch to Bonner. Swings and pokes this one out to shallow center field. Coming on and making a fine catch is Reeves, showing his speed to chase that ball down for the final out of the inning. So Hayden Mullins is able to set the Moo down in order in the 4th inning. 3 up and 3 down. We played 4, 7-0 Casper. Time now for our bathroom break. It's brought to you by WC Plumbing, Heating, and Excavating. When something messy breaks, remember your duty is our duty at WC Plumbing. Call 721-6908.
Gentlemen, here at Weesey Plumbing and Excavating, our customer's duty is our duty.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, you're Fremont's finest, and I want you people-pleasing plunger anglers to remember here at Weesey, we don't stop fighting clogged drains, low water pressure, frozen pipes, until our residential and commercial customers are smiling. Am I making myself clear, you toilet snake and sink suckers?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, our customers will find us in Fremont, on Facebook, and online at WeeseyPlum.com. Weesey Plumbing and Excavating. Your duty is our duty.
Play in the Nebraska Lottery today for your chance to win. Play Trucks and Bucks for your chance to win one of 7 remaining Ford F-150s. Top prize odds are 1 in 336,000. The Nebraska Lottery has provided funding, fortune, and fun to the Cornhusker State for 30 years. The Nebraska Lottery has also given back $978 million to Nebraska through education, wildlife habitats, and the Nebraska State Fair. Stop by a local retailer and pick up a ticket for one of your favorite games today. The Nebraska Lottery. Must be 19. Please play responsibly. We're through 4 at historic Moeller Field, 7-0 to Casper Spuds. The Pathfinder Chorus is entertaining the crowd.
God bless the USA.
Fremont Pathfinder Chorus performing between innings here at historic Moeller Field. 7-0 in favor of the Casper Spuds as we'll be working our way to the top of the 5th. And the first 3 batters for Casper will be 7, 8, 9 in the order. They will be Matt Marsick, Chandler Stocking, and Maddox Henderson. Well, Fremont Moo Baseball is brought to you in part by Christensen Lumber. When you need good wood, see Christensen Lumber. Quality wood products for more than 100 years, just beyond the left field fence on South Main Street in Fremont. Go to christensenlumber.com online. Through 4 innings, Casper 7 runs off 4 hits with 1 error. The Moo no runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors. Starting pitcher Hayden Mullins for Casper has been very good. He's only given up 2 hits. And he has limited the Moo to what they've been able to do offensively. Fremont has only had 3 base runners on so far, 2 in the second, and then a runner on in the third inning. And Mullins has struck out a total of 4 and has not walked a batter. For Fremont, No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors. Brant Phillips started the ball game, lasted 2 2/3. He struck out 2, walked 3, gave up 4 hits, 7 runs, 3 of which were earned. He had 1 wild pitch, and he hit 2 batters. Luka Vukcevic has worked an inning and a third thus far, and he has struck out a total of 2. And he's also hit 2 batters. And he will begin the top of the 5th against Matt Marsick. Marsick is 0 for 2. He's grounded out to short, and he also struck out swinging. Winding the first pitcher to Marsick, who shows bunt and takes a strike on the outside corner. The ball is in 1 strike to Marsick with Chandler Stocking to bat next. Vukcevic is wind and 0-1 on the way. Breaking ball is low. Count now 1 ball and 1 strike. Looking at other Major League Baseball scores today. San Diego a winner over Boston at Fenway, 11-1. Here's the 1-1 from Vukcevic. That's high and outside. Counting out 2 balls and a strike. The Washington Nationals over Tampa Bay, 8-1. I said there was 1 late game coming up later tonight. Actually, there are 2. Detroit is at the LA Angels. Minnesota is at Seattle. Next pitch, swung on, bouncing ball right side. Burnett to his right. Goes off of his glove, can't pick it up. And runners are going to be safe. So it's going to be another error. Is Marsick able to reach? So runner at first with nobody out. And it's going to bring up second baseman Chandler Stocking. Burnett going to his right made it tougher, but that's a very playable ball, and he could not handle it. Runner takes off and goes. Throw from Fucino down to second. Great throw. He's out. I tell you what, Fucino's bailed Vukcevic out there because Marsick got a huge jump and looked like he was going to have that stolen easily, but Fucino threw a dart for the first out of the inning. 1-0 pitch. High for a ball. The count now 2 balls and no strikes on Chandler Stocking. Next pitch on the way. Swung on and popped in the air. Shallow center field. Espinosa goes out. Meadows comes in and will try and waves him off and will make the catch for out number 2. So Stocking flies out for the second out of the inning. 2 away now for the catcher and number 37, Maddox Henderson. Henderson 0 for 1, fouled out down the right field line earlier, and also has drawn a walk. First pitch, breaking ball that drops in there for a strike. 0-1 to Henderson. Top of the order, Elijah Reeves will be next. At the top of the 5th with Casper leading 7-0. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way. And that just missed the top of the zone for ball 1. So the count now 1 ball and 1 strike on Henderson. Here's the wind in the next pitch. Breaking ball down and in, ball 2. 2-1 on Henderson. The wind in the next offering on the way. Swung on, a hit to center field. Meadows going back. Now he's in on it and makes the catch. And that's the final out of the inning. So the Moo able to work around a leadoff error. And Vukcevic faced just 3 batters. No runs, no hits, 1 error, none left. Midway through today's ball game, it's a 7-0 Casper lead. We're back with more in a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Welcome to Fremont and Dodge County, where we invite you to play, shop, stay, and eat. Dodge County is where your next outdoor adventure is at your fingertips. Did you know that downtown Fremont is also known as the antique capital of Nebraska? Fremont and Dodge County also has many fine hotels, campgrounds, and RV parks to suit any needs. We invite you to come and see why downtown Fremont has been named the most charming downtown in Nebraska by USA Today.
Kills Barbershop is the Sports Center barbershop in Fremont. Be sure you look your best and get into Kills Barbershop, where you'll receive quality haircuts in a friendly atmosphere. Get a fresh cut, have them hot leather, and shave your neck. If you're looking for that special feel of a true barbershop, Kills is the place for you. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and Saturday, 7:30 to 3. Kills Barbershop, 6th and Broad in downtown Fremont. They'll make you look your best.
Back to historic Moeller Field. We're midway through this ball game, and it's been all Casper as the Spuds lead Fremont by a score of 7-0. And Fremont will come to the plate here in the bottom of the fifth with the 7-8-9 batters: Carson Burnett, Trey Brooks, and Dylan Brandenburg. Make sure you book your baseball or your softball team with the Fremont Moo and Stars of Tomorrow, presented by Raising Cane's. You get free general admission tickets for players and coaches to your selected Moo game. Play catch with Moo players during pregame and join the Moo during the starting lineups on the field during the national anthem. You get to take pictures with the Moo players, plus receive a Raising Cane's Kids Combo Certificate. Become a Moo Stars of Tomorrow team by signing up at FremontMoo.com. Here's Carson Burnett, 0 for 1. Struck out swinging his first time. Hayden Mullins working on a two-hitter. First pitch swung on and hit in the air to center field. Floating back is Reeves. He comfortably makes the catch, and there's one away. One pitch and one out here in the bottom of the fifth inning. So that's going to bring to the plate left fielder number 25, Trey Brooks. Brooks 0 for 1, struck out looking in the second inning. Second inning was a prime scoring opportunity for the Moo, down 2-0. Had two runners in scoring position with one out. But Mullins got Burnett to strike out swinging and Brooks to strike out looking to end the inning. And Brooks takes a pitch here for a strike. No balls, one strike to Trey Brooks. One out, nobody on here in the bottom of the fifth. The 0-1 on the way. Brooks fouls it off. The count now, no balls and two strikes. American flag lightly fluttering out in center field from left to right. Here's the 0-2. And Brooks takes it inside. I think that hit Joe Cassidy on the fly. There's a breaking ball inside. And I heard contact, but I don't know if it got the glove of Henderson. I think he got the chest protector of Cassidy. And Cassidy, who is built like a brick house, backed up and looked startled. If you're going to get a powerlifting award for umpires, I think you got to look at Joe Cassidy and T. Smith, who are the umpires that we've had here a couple times. Those guys are both put together, and that one startled Joe. And he's good to go. 1 ball and 2 strikes here on Trey Brooks. Next pitch, breaking ball, called strike 3. So they're 2 away. So Brooks strikes out for the second time, looking. That's 5 strikeouts now for Hayden Mullins. And with 2 down, it'll bring to the plate third baseman Dylan Brandenburg. First pitch to Brandenburg. That sailed high and went to the backstop. 1 ball and no strikes on Brandenburg. Dylan bounced out to first base in the third inning. 1-0 the count. Next pitch. Swung on, popped up, foul territory, right side. Phillips coming on over. He'll make a basket catch up against the side fence for out number 3. And the Moo go quietly in the bottom of the fifth. 8 in a row sit down by Hayden Mullins. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. We're through 5. Still 7-0 Casper. Back with more in a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Can't help but notice the Made in America trend lately, and now that trend has reached the Fremont eyewear market with American-made luxury glasses from State Optical. I'm Dr. Steve Alcorn at Bloom Optical in Fremont. State Optical designs are different, not only because they're made in Chicago, but they're genuinely authentic, handcrafted designs with individual style. Come in and browse, see how they look on you. At Bloom Optical, where we care about your eye care, your eyewear, and most importantly, we care about you.
Succeeding on your terms takes more than ambition, talent, and hard work. It takes a partner that's committed to helping you overcome all the complexities and challenges life throws at you. A partner that leverages the power of the world's largest risk management strategy and benefits firm and is a part of your world, too. A partner like Inspro, a Marsh McLennan agency. At Marsh McLennan Agency, they're built to help you meet the future without limits. See how they can help you thrive at marshmma.com.
We're through 5 innings at historic Moeller Field. It's a 7-0 Casper Spuds lead. And we get to the top of the 6th. It'll be the top of the order for Casper. Elijah Reeves, Wesley Flatton, Dylan Schlotterback. Fremont Moo Baseball brought to you in part by Lincoln Premium Poultry. They specialize in fowl but love being a part of the Fremont Moo. For a career with LPP, visit LincolnPremiumPoultry.com. Time to do a little trivia here on our Moo broadcast tonight. We've been working on Major League Baseball teams trivia-wise, and it's time for us to talk a little bit about the New York Mets. So if you think you know the answer to our trivia question this evening, you can chime in on our social media platforms with our audio streaming on FremontMoo.com. You can go to the Mixlr chat, MIXLR, and that's /FMoo, and also on our YouTube chat as well through BSDN Live. So we're working on the New York Mets. So our trivia question for tonight, we go back to 1986. It's the year that the Mets won the World Series. Of course, they won the World Series over the Boston Red Sox. I need to know who the Mets defeated in the National League Championship Series. 1986, when the Mets won the World Series, they got there by winning the National League Championship Series. Which team did they beat in the NLCS? If you know the correct answer, chime in with us on our social media platforms, on Mixlr chat or YouTube chat, and see if you get it right.
Now batting number 24, Elijah
All right, so
Reeves.
we go to the top of the 6th inning. As Elijah Reeves will get ready to lead things off. Vucevic into the line. The first pitch to Reeves is going to be outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Reeves. He's been hit by a pitch twice. And he's also grounded out to shortstop. Next pitch by Vucevic. Breaking ball, drops in there for a strike. As the count evens, it's now 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike on Elijah Reeves. Next pitch on the way. Swung on and popped into the air on the right side. Shallow right. Bonner goes out, but Getter calls for it and makes the catch, and there's 1 away. So Reeves flies out for the first out here in the top of the 6th inning. 1 down now, as it'll bring it to the plate, the designated hitter in Wesley Flats.
Now batting number 8, Wesley Flats.
So Wesley Flats stepping to the plate with 1 away. He's been hit by a pitch twice and also trying to walk. First pitch here is a ball. He has scored twice. 1 ball, no strikes here on Flat. Wide in the next pitch. Breaking ball caught the inside corner for strike 1. 1-1 the count. So when the Mets won the NLCS in 1986, they won that series 4-2. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball outside. It's now 2 balls and a strike. I need to know which team they beat to make it to the World Series. If you know, chime in with us and give us your answer. Comes the 2-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and foul back. It's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Of course, in the World Series, you'll remember that Game 6 when the Red Sox looked like they were going to break the curse and the bouncing ball got underneath Bill Buckner and went down the right side, and Mets came back and won, and then won the next game to claim the World Series championship. 2-2 pitch is high, now 3-2, but we're talking about the series before to get there, the NLCS. Who did the Mets defeat to get to the World Series? Again, they won it in 86, 4-2. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Breaking ball fouled off to the net to the right side. The count remains full. 1 out, nobody on. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Casper leading Fremont 7-0. Spuds got 2 in the first and 5 runs in the third. Just 3 of the 7 runs have been earned. 3-2. Swung on, hit in the air to right. And over to his right is a Yetter, and he made a wrong track to it, and it's over his head and then up against the fence. And Flat will roll in with a double. 5th hit of the ball game for the Spuds. Yetter took off with good speed to get on over into the gap, but kind of misread that one off the bat. He made a straight line over instead of kind of sliding back and giving up a little room, and it goes over his head to the fence. So a runner at second base with one away. It's going to bring to the plate the shortstop, Dylan Schlotterbeck. Schlotterbeck is 0 for 3. Stretch and the pitch on the way. Fastball. Just missed the outside corner. Ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes on Dylan Schlotterbeck with Josh Phillips to bat next. Third extra base hit of the ball game for Casper. Here's the 1-0. Good breaking ball from Vukcevic, and it's in there for a strike. So the count evens up. It's now 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike on Dylan Schlotterbeck. Next pitch on the way. Tapper to the left side. Flat will advance to third. Brandenburg's got it. Fires over to first. And it is in time for out number 2. Nice stretch by Burnett over at first. And on that slow bouncer, Flat able to get to third. So 2 away. And we'll bring to the plate the first baseman, Josh Phillips. Phillips adding to his league-leading RBI total. Came into the game with 33. He's added 3 more in this ball game. Runner at third with 2 down. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball down low for a ball. 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes to Josh Phillips from Cypress, Texas. Plays his ball at Southern Arkansas. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Phillips swings and pops it up off the hands, left side. Coming over Vukcevic, and he'll make the catch in foul territory for the final out of the inning. So Phillips fouls out to the pitcher for out number 3. In the inning for Casper, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and there was 1 runner left on base. Through 5.5, 7-0 the Spuds. More in a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
You've already built something incredible. When you're ready to elevate your business even higher, you need a partner who can give you a platform for scale and even greater success. A partner with the strength and resources of the world's largest risk management, strategy, and benefits firm. A partner committed to building a network of accomplished brokers in your community. A partner like Inspro, a Marsh McLennan agency. See how they can help your business go further at marshmma.com. Fremont Hy-Vee is proud to sponsor local sports, and they know that you fans love your meat. Hy-Vee has all your favorites at the best prices right now. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Steaks. Always low prices on your favorite flavor of brats. Boneless, skinless chicken breasts, chicken grillers, America's pork chops for the grill, and the best cuts of salmon and seafood. Shop online right now. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com and place that order. Your Fremont Hy-Vee. Proud to be a part of local sports.
We work our way to the bottom of the 6th inning at historic Moeller Field. It remains a 7-0 Casper Spuds lead. And the first 3 batters for the Fremont Moo will come from the top of the order. Miles Meadows, Wyatt Yetter, and Cooper Fucino against Hayden Mullins. Mullins has been good through 5, just scattered 2 hits. Both of those came in the 2nd inning. And he has struck out a total of 5, and he has not walked a batter. So Miles Meadows will step in. Meadows is 0 for 2. He's flown out to center field, and he's also reached on an error. 7-0 Casper here in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch to Meadows. Shows bunt. Lays it down, and it's going to roll foul. Went foul right away, and then it caught the lip of the grass in foul territory, and Mullins made sure to touch it up before it had any chance of rolling back. 0-1 the count. A Swing for Wings is back with the Fremont Moo, brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings, and they're going to do it tomorrow. Fans, make sure you enter at Buffalo Wild Wings for a chance to swing for the fence and win free wings for the year. And I'll tell you about some more promotions coming up for the 505 game coming up tomorrow. No balls and 1 strike here on Miles Meadows. Next pitch. Swung on and hit in the air toward left. Hit pretty well, but right in his tracks to catch it is Matt Marsick for out number 1. Seemed like it was hit pretty well off the bat, but it was out on the end of the bat and didn't have much juice on it. So Meadows flies out to left field for the first out here in the bottom of the 6th. So it brings up right fielder Wyatt Yetter. Yetter's 0 for 2. It's popped up in foul territory to first and popped up to second. Swings at this pitch and dribbles it foul. And the count on Yetter is no balls and 1 strike. Also tomorrow during the Sunday ball game, there will be mini helmet ice cream sundaes, which will be for sale. Plus, senior citizens 60 and over, they get half-price tickets and reserved and general admission seating. And all kids ages 6 to 14 get in free with a school ID. And also, Fremont Car Club is going to be here tomorrow, too. So they're going to have their car show out in the parking lot prior to the game. And we might see a car or two that might make its way out of the field and back around home plate and be shown off. Comes the 0-1. Yetter swings and pops this one foul to our right and out of play. The count on Wyatt Yetter is no balls and 2 strikes. This one has had all Casper written all over it in this ball game. 0-2 here on Yetter. Mullins takes a good deep breath, and now the 0-2. Fastball bounced right back to him, able to get the glove down, and we'll toss it on over to first, and there are 2 away. So Yetter bounces back to the mound for the second out. 2 down as it brings catcher Cooper Fucino to the plate.
Now batting number 24.
That's 10 in a row, retired by Hayden Mullins. So here's Fucino, who is 0 for 2. He's grounded out to second. He's also grounded out to short. First pitch. Inside for ball 1. All right, let's give you the answer to the trivia question. Once again, needed to know the 1986 New York Mets won the World Series. Needed to know who they beat in the championship series, the NLCS, to get there. The answer, the Houston Astros. They beat the Astros 4-2 as Fucino swings and pulls this ball into left center field, and it will bounce through the gap and all the way to the fence. Fucino around first, on his way towards second, and having a little trouble picking it up was Reeves. The throw coming in, and it'll be Fucino in there with a triple. So finally a little bit of life here for the Fremont Moo as Cooper Fucino triples to left center field.
As good as the best, better than the rest.
So the Moo have a runner at third with 2 away. And that will extend the inning for designated hitter Colin Pitts. The ball was hit to left center right underneath the 375 sign, and I think there's a little bit of a gap underneath the end of the fence and the rock, and Reeves was kind of digging at it, and that allowed Fucino to go from second to third. Pitts swings at this pitch and misses. No balls and 1 strike. So the triple by Fucino breaks up 10 in a row that were set down by Mullins. No balls and 1 strike here on Colin Pitts. Hands at the belt by Mullins in the next offering. Swung on and fouled off to the right side. So the count now goes to 0-2. If Pitts gets aboard, then we'll see Steven Espinoza coming up next. 0-2 the count here on Colin Pitts. Next offering. Check swing and a pitch high on the appeal. No appeal has been granted. Pointing out there was Maddox Henderson. He just walked out and started pointing at Jeff Kopetsky, but he doesn't have to grant that appeal at all until it's asked for by the home plate umpire. But after the awkwardness, he just stuck his hands out and said, no swing. 1 ball and 2 strikes here on Pitts. Next pitch. Fastball called strike 3 at the knees to end the inning. So Hayden Mullins gets another strikeout, his 6th. And that's now we got Ben Asher is out there just arguing with Joe Cassidy about something.
Thank you.
And I'm not sure where that argument is all about here, but that's going to end the 6th. So in the inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. We're through 6, 7-0 in favor of the Casper Spuds. We'll be back with more in a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
La Hacienda Mexican Restaurant, your favorite family-owned restaurant, is offering their family taco pack special. Right now, feed the whole family with 12 tacos, rice, beans, chips, and salsa for only $38. Be sure to check the back of your Fremont Moo tickets for a Moveless discount at La Hacienda. You can get a family taco pack anytime. La Hacienda, 3140 Elk Lane. Call in your family taco pack at 402-721-9909 or order online at lahaciendafremont.com. They cater too.
Looking for a nice place to go? A place that's rich with tradition, great service, and atmosphere? A fantastic place where you can go and still carry on a conversation. Maybe shoot a game of pool and enjoy one of the best jukeboxes in town. Silver Dollar is one of the finest places for adult libations at reasonable prices. Join the Silver Dollar family and enjoy, but you need to be 21 or older. See y'all soon, and remember, not everything that glitters is gold, but we're pretty sure it's probably silver at the Silver Dollar, 18th and Bell Street in Fremont.
We're through 6 at historic Moeller Field, 7-0 in favor of the Casper Spuds. Hayden Mullins worked around a 2-out triple by Cooper Fucino and got Colin Pitts looking for strike 3 to end the inning. So it'll bring Kitty Jackson, Dawson Baracani, and Matt Marsick to the plate for the Casper Spuds. Luka Vukcevic came in relief in the 3rd inning with 2 down and now works his way into the 7th. So he's gone 3 1/3 innings of relief so far for Fremont. And so far, he's only given up 1 hit, and that was the 1-out double last inning by Wesley Flatt. So it'll bring Kenny Jackson to the plate. Jackson has one of the 3 doubles for the Spuds tonight. He had an RBI double in the 3rd, stole 3rd, and then reached on a throwing error, or scored on a throwing error. First pitch, Jackson swings, hits it to center field, over the leaping glove of Espinoza at short, and it drops in for a base hit. So Kenny Jackson singles to lead things off for the Spuds here in the top of the 7th inning. So that'll bring to the plate third baseman Dawson Baracani. Baracani's 0 for 3. He's flown out and struck out twice. Runner at first with nobody out. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Breaking ball in there for a called strike. 0-1 to Baracani. Spuds have doubled up the Moo in hits tonight, 6-3. Vukcevic's next pitch is a fastball that misses the outside corner. Count now 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the 6-hole hitter, third baseman Dawson Baracani. 1-1 on the way. Swung on, popped up, foul ball, right side. That'll be out of play. The count now goes to 1-2. Baracani plays his college ball at University of Maryland, Baltimore County. And he's from Sammamish, Washington. So from his hometown to where he plays college ball, he goes all the way across the country and plays his summer league ball in the middle. The 1-2 is high. It's now 2 balls and 2 strikes to Dawson Baracani. If you want to be specific, it's more 2/3 of the way home, I guess. Runner at first, nobody out. 2-2. Breaking ball hit him. It's the 4th Casper batter hit by a pitch. 3 of them by Luka Vukcevic. So the Spuds will have runners at first and second with nobody out. And it's going to bring to the plate the left fielder, number 1, Matt Marsick.
Now batting number 1, Matt Marsick.
Marsick 0 for 3. Vukcevic is set. First pitch. Marsick takes this one high and inside. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Spuds are trying to win their 12th in a row. And the Moo in danger of having their 7-game win streak snapped. 1-0 the count. Next pitch. That's high. The count now goes to 2 balls and no strikes. Give Casper credit on how they've been able to execute here tonight. With the Moo, after a big comeback win last night, big crowd. Today, just been completely opposite. The 2-0. Outside's 3-0. One of those contests, and this happens in baseball sometimes from one day to the next, but the Moo have had absolutely no energy in this ball game, and they've made 3 errors. Here's the 3-0. Pitch is in there for a strike. It's now 3-1. 3-1 on Matt Marsick. Runners at first and second. 3-1 pitch, foul back. So Vukcevic is able to get the count full here at 3-2. And on every level of baseball, specifically when you play a lot of games throughout a year, you're going to get ones that you'd like to sweep underneath the rug afterwards. And right now, this looks like one of those. The 3-2, swung on and grounded to third. Brandenburg's got it. He's going to go to second for one. The relay over to first base, not in time. So the Moo get 1 out of that sequence. Marsick reaches on the fielder's choice. And Baracani is forced out 5-4 for round number 1. And runners are at the corners. Thought Brandenburg might think about just going to third and then throw across the diamond, but he tried to turn the double play all the way around, and Marsick hustling down the line. First pitch to Stocking is a breaking ball blown away, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Stocking, who is 1 for 2. He has singled, walked, scored a run, and flown out to center field. 1 ball, no strikes. Next pitch. Swung on, bouncer to Brandenburg. He's going to go to second again. Bonner's got it, over to first, and that time it is a double play. So second time's a charm there for the Moo. Yeah, Stocking grounds into the 5-4-3. Double play to end the inning. That's going to do it for the Spuds in the top of the 7th. There were no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. Stretch time at historic Moeller Field, 7-0 in favor of Casper. We're back with more in a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
You've already built something incredible. When you're ready to elevate your business even higher, you need a partner who can give you a platform for scale and even greater success. A partner with the strength and resources of the world's largest risk management, strategy, and benefits firm. A partner committed to building a network of accomplished brokers in your community. A partner like Inspro, a Marsh McLennan agency. See how they can help your business go further at marshmma.com. Fremont Hy-Vee is proud to sponsor local sports, and they know that you fans love your meat. Hy-Vee has all your favorites at the best prices right now. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Steaks. Always low prices on your favorite flavor of brats. Boneless, skinless chicken breasts, chicken grillers, America's pork chops for the grill, and the best cuts of salmon and seafood. Shop online right now. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com and place that order. Your Fremont Hy-Vee. Proud to be a part of local sports.
Back at historic Moeller Field, we go to the bottom of the 7th, 7-0 the score, as the Pathfinder course is performing on the field. Pathfinder course. 7-0. We go to the bottom of the 7th. And for the Moo, it'll be the 5, 6, and 7 batters. Steven Espinoza, Isaac Bonner, and Carson Burnett. Well, Moo fans, make sure you go online and purchase your new Fremont Moo merchandise at the Fremont Moo Team Store. T-shirts, short-sleeve hooded tees, shirts for infants and toddlers. There's crew necks, hoodies, infant onesies, V-necks, and much more. They're all available online. Go to fremontmoo.com. So go to the bottom of the 7th. It'll be Steven Espinoza who leads things off against Hayden Mullins. Mullins, who's worked his way through 6, scattered 3 hits. First pitch to Espinoza. It's on the outside corner for a strike. No balls and 1 strike to Espinoza. He'll be followed by Isaac Bonner and Carson Burnett here in the 7th inning. 0-1 on the way. Swung on, popped into the air toward right. Going out of Stocking, but he will give way to Jackson, and Jackson makes the catch, and there's 1 down. So Espinoza flies out to right field for the first out here in the bottom of the 7th. So that's going to bring to the plate second baseman, number 8, Isaac Bonner. Bonner, 1 for 2, doubled, and he flew out to right. First pitch. He swings and fouls this one back. The count, no balls and 1 strike on Isaac Bonner. 0-1 pitch. Now fastball's down low. The count evens up. It's now 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike here on Isaac Bonner. Checking the other scores going on in the Independence League tonight. In Pier, Hastings Sodbusters have a 5-0 lead over the Oahe Zap. That ball game is in the top of the 7th inning. There's a 1-1. And Bonner swings and pops it in the air, left side. Foul ball out of play. Count now 1-2. And in Spearfish, they're in the bottom of the 4th. I beg your pardon, they're in the top of the 7th. And Spearfish leads the Plainsmen by a score of 5-0. 1 ball and 2 strikes here on Isaac Bonner. Next pitch. Swung on, and he sprays this one foul just into the Moo dugout. And count stays put here at 1 ball and 2 strikes. The Moo had 2 hits in the second when Pitts led off with a single, and then 2 batters later, Isaac Bonner doubled. And then Cooper Fucino hit a 2-out triple in the 6th, but the Moo still unable to push across a run. 1-2. Swung on a miss for strike 3. Good breaking ball down and in. And Bonner swings over the top of it. 7 strikeouts now for Hayden Mullins. And there are 2 away. So that'll bring to the plate first baseman Carson Burnett. Burnett is 0 for 2. He struck out swinging, and he flew out to right field. Mullins' first pitch, and Burnett swings and misses for strike 1. The ball is 1 strike to Carson Burnett. Oh, 1 on the way. Fastball at the knees, called strike 2. So Mullins jumps ahead. No balls and 2 strikes here on Burnett, the 7-hole hitter. If he gets aboard, Trey Brooks would be next. Mullins ready. And now the 0-2. Swung on, hit off the end of the bat, over the mound. Slaughterback's got it at short, fires across, and that will retire the side. So another clean inning for Hayden Mullins, pitching-wise, as Fremont goes quietly in the 7th. 3 up and 3 down. We're through 7 complete. 7-0 Casper. More coming up in a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Restaurant. Your favorite family-owned restaurant is offering their family taco pack special. Right now, feed the whole family with 12 tacos, rice, beans, chips, and salsa for only $38. Be sure to check the back of your Fremont Moo tickets for a Moveless discount at La Hacienda. You can get a family taco pack anytime. La Hacienda, 3140 Elk Lane. Call in your family taco pack at 402-721-9909 or order online at lahaciendafremont.com. They cater too.
Looking for a nice place to go? A place that's rich with tradition, great service, and atmosphere? A fantastic place where you can go and still carry on a conversation. Maybe shoot a game of pool and enjoy one of the best jukeboxes in town. Silver Dollar is one of the finest places for adult libations at reasonable prices. Join the Silver Dollar family and enjoy, but you need to be 21 or older. See y'all soon, and remember, not everything that glitters is gold, but we're pretty sure it's probably silver at the Silver Dollar, 18th and Bell Street in Fremont.
Back at historic Moeller Field, we work our way to the top of the 8th inning. It's a 7-0 lead for the Casper Spuds. So Trey Brooks slides from left and now plays center for Fremont here in the 8th. And now Cole Fowler is out in left field. He takes over in Miles Meadows' spot in the order.
Now batting number 37, Maddox Henderson.
Maddox Henderson at the plate. Luka Vukcevic next pitch. Misses outside. It's the count now, 1 ball and 1 strike on Maddox Henderson. Top of the 8th, 7-0. 1-1. Swung on, bouncing ball left side. Deep in the hole and short, into left field, base hit. Maddox Henderson singles. His first hit of the season for the Casper Spuds. And leadoff batter aboard for Casper here in the top of the 8th inning. So with 1 away, it's going to bring the top of the order back to the plate. In center fielder, Elijah Reeves. Reeves is 0 for 2. He's been hit by a pitch twice. Swings at the first pitch here and hits it high in the air, deep left center field. This one's back by the warning track, and it's going to bounce off the base of the fence. Chased down by Fowler. He'll toss it back in, and Elijah Reeves ends up with a double. So Reeves got underneath that pitch and gave it a ride. Henderson ends up at third, so the first two batters able to reach via hits for the Casper Spuds. The runners are at second and third with nobody out. It'll bring to the plate the designated hitter, number 8, Wesley Flatt. Flatt is 1 for 1. He's walked, been hit by a pitch twice. He's also doubled. First pitch from Vucevic is outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. There is nobody up in the Moo bullpen here. So it might be Luka Vucevic who's asked to finish this out. Now he steps off the back of the mound. It's the longest outing for Vucevic this year. 4 1/3 he's worked so far. Here's the 1-0. That hit him. That's the 4th batter hit by a Vucevic pitch. And that'll load the bases. So, bases are loaded. Nobody out. That's 4 batters hit by a pitch by Vucevic. Brant Phillips hit 2 himself. Here's Dylan Schlotterbeck. First pitch. Schlotterbeck swings, pops it in the air, foul territory, right side, giving chases Burnett, but he runs out of room. And the count, no balls and 1 strike. Schlotterbeck is flown out to center, reached on an air, stole a base, and scored a run. And he hit into an ending fielder's choice in the 3rd. Grounded out to third base in the 6th inning. So he's still looking for a hit. The 0-1. Swung on and hit towards center field, and that's going to drop in front of Brooks for a base hit. 1 run will score. And it's now an 8-0 Spuds lead. So the first 4 batters able to reach, 3 via a hit. Eight 8-0 contest, and Connor McGonigal is going to come out and talk with Luka Vucevic. And it looks like now there's a right-hander that's starting to throw a little bit down in the Moo bullpen. Well, we would ask that you say thank you to proud sponsors of Fremont Moo Baseball this season. And they include the Dodge County Convention and Visitors Bureau, Keels Barbershop, Bloom Optical, Inspro Insurance, Fremont Hy-Vee, La Hacienda Mexican Restaurant, Silver Dollar, Christensen Lumber, Lincoln Premium Poultry, Weesey Plumbing, Heating, and Excavating. Also say thank you, if you would please, to Raising Cane's, Tommy's Express Car Wash, Buffalo Wild Wings, Extreme Outdoor Power, La Hacienda, Super 8 of Fremont, Windstar Bus Lines, Keels Barbershop, Methodist Fremont Health, The Door, and the Nebraska Lottery. They're all proud supporters of our broadcasts of Fremont Moo Baseball throughout the year. Bases loaded, nobody out. Josh Phillips at the plate. First pitch. He swings and misses a 1 down low for ball 1. No balls and 1 strike. So from being in the frying pan and jumping right into the fire, Luka Vucevic has got a tough jam to try to get out of here. 0-1 the count. Next pitch. Phillips takes it, and he bounces off the glove of Fucino and trickles behind and runs scores on the pass ball. Now makes it 9-0. Pitch was just off the inside part of the play. I think Vucevic was trying to frame it and just couldn't hold on to it. And everybody advances. 1 ball and 1 strike to count here on Phillips. Next pitch. Takes a breaking ball for a strike. It's 1-2. Just had a sense and a feeling when he got to the ballpark today that this one didn't have the makings of it. No energy. And Spuds looked like they were set. They were ready to go. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss. It's in the dirt, and Fucino will tag Phillips for the strikeout. And they're 3 away. Or I beg your pardon, that's the third strikeout, I beg your pardon, for Vucevic, is what I was trying to explain. That's the first out here in the 8th. And that's going to bring Kenny Jackson to the plate. So the Moo have to try to get through this one and see if they can't salvage the final game of the series tomorrow. Pitch to Jackson, bounces it over the mound. Espinosa's got it. He will fire it over to first base, and it's in time for out number 2 as a run scores. Now 10-0 Casper. RBI ground out by Jackson. Brings home flat. And Slaughterback scores in the play. So it brings to the plate third baseman number 9, Dawson Barricani. Barricani's 0 for 3. Last time he was at the plate, he got hit by a pitch. First pitch to Barricani is a breaking ball for strike 1. No balls and 1 strike. It's a good learning experience for everybody in this one today. There's the 0-1 on the way. Caught the outside corner for called strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes to Dawson Barricani. Next pitch on the way. And he swings and pops this one foul out of play to the right side. So the count stays at 0-2. Casper has out-hit the Moo in this ball game, 9-3. Fremont's committed 3 errors to the Spuds, 1. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that's high for a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Dawson Barricani. Next pitch on the way. Breaking ball, called strike 3. So Vucevic is able to get a strikeout to end the inning. So Luka Vucevic with 4 strikeouts in this performance so far. And that's going to do it for the Spuds, but they send 8 batters to the plate, scoring 3 runs. And they do it off of 3 hits. There were no errors, and there was 1 runner left. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. 10-0 Casper. More in a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
What a piece of wood sounds like. Look just past that left field wall at Moeller Field. You'll see Christensen Lumber, a solid lumber company for over 100 years. And there goes another ball into the lumber yard. Professional builders know Christensen Lumber is their home run hitter for quality materials. More contractors and woodworkers will tell you Christensen Lumber is the best choice to find quality cuts of lumber. Since 1923, Christensen Lumber. It's where the pros go. 714 South Main, just past the left field wall at Moeller Field. Lincoln Premium Poultry is excited for Fremont Moo Baseball this summer. Hey, you're looking for a new opportunity? You can hit it out of the park with a job at Lincoln Premium Poultry. With a fantastic culture, great pay and benefits, and room for growth, Lincoln Premium Poultry is one of Fremont's best destinations for summer fun and employment. Just go to LincolnPremiumPoultry.com right now and check out all the job opportunities available.
Back at historic Moeller Field, and Casper Spuds leading this one over the Fremont Moo in commanding fashion. 10-0 is the score as we go to the bottom of the 8th. And the Moo will have their 8-9-1 batters, Trey Brooks, Dylan Brandenburg, and Cole Fowler. He'll be coming to the plate against Hayden Mullins. And what a shot in the arm this is for the Spuds, as Mullins has been able to go the distance thus far. So Trey Brooks will be stepping to the plate. He's 0 for 2. Defensively, he slid from left over to center field last inning when the Moo brought in Cole Fowler to play, and Miles Meadows came out. So first pitch to Trey Brooks. Swings and fouls this off to the right side. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 to Brooks with Dylan Brandenburg to bat next. Second and final game of the series tomorrow, 5:05 here at historic Moeller Field. We'll be on the air with coverage beginning at 4:45 tomorrow. Comes the 0-1 pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's now 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike the count on Trey Brooks. Checking Major League Baseball action right now. They're in the bottom of the 9th at San Francisco. The Dodgers and the Giants are still tied at 6. 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball. Misses the outside corner. They count out 2 balls and a strike. They're just getting underway in Los Angeles between the Tigers and the Angels. That's a scoreless ball game, top of the first. 2-1. Swung on and popped foul right side. And count now evens. It's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Top of the first inning in Seattle, Minnesota and the Mariners are scoreless. All other games that were played today are finals. Here's the 2-2. And a breaking ball outside. So the count goes full here on Trey Brooks. 3 balls and 2 strikes. White Sox were winners over the Rockies today 11-3. Cincinnati defeats St. Louis 9-4. Toronto defeats the New York Yankees 9-3. 3-2 pitch. Brooks swings, fouls it off, and stays alive. Miami a winner over Philadelphia 3-2. The Cubs winners at Milwaukee today 5-3. Cleveland defeated Kansas City 7-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch. Brooks takes it for called strike 3. And that is the first out here in the bottom of the 8th inning. 8 strikeouts now for Hayden Mullins. And there's 1 away. So that's going to bring to the plate the third baseman, number 9, Dylan Brandenburg. Brandenburg's 0 for 2. Grounded out to first. He's also popped up foul wide of first base. First pitch to Brandenburg. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 0-1 to Dylan Brandenburg. Houston a winner at New York against the Mets today, 9-6. Arizona shuts out Oakland, 3-0. 0-1 pitch for Mullins. A little bit high and inside. The count evens. It's now 1-1. Atlanta defeats Pittsburgh 2-1 in 10 innings. San Diego a winner at Boston 11-1. The Nationals defeat Tampa Bay 8-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and hit to center field. Coming on is Reeves, and he'll make the catch as there's 2 away. So Brandenburg flies out for the second out. And that'll bring the Moo to the top of the order now. And this will be the left fielder. Number 19, Cole Fowler. Fowler, 5'11", 190 from Marietta, California. Plays ball at Saracoso Community College. Fowler trying to get something going with 2 down here in the bottom of the 8th inning. He's batting .103 on the season. First pitch to Fowler. He swings, pops one out to second base, where Stocking is able to be underneath of it and make the catch for the final out of the inning. So that's going to do it for the Moo here in the bottom of the 8th. There's another quiet inning offensively for Fremont. 3 up and 3 down. We go to the 9th. Casper leading Fremont 10-0. More in a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Gentlemen, here at Weesey Plumbing and Excavating, our customer's duty is our duty.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, you're Fremont's finest, and I want you people-pleasing plunger wranglers to remember here at Weesey, we don't stop fighting clogged drains, low water pressure, frozen pipes, until our residential and commercial customers are smiling. Am I making myself clear, you toilet snake and sink suckers?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, our customers will find us in Fremont, on Facebook, and online at WeeseyPlum.com. Weesey Plumbing and Excavating. Your duty is our duty.
Fremont Moo Baseball is brought to you by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, with 10 Omaha locations, including Fremont, Council Bluffs, and Norfolk. With delicious hand-battered, cooked-to-order Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, mouth-watering cane sauce, crinkle-cut fries, irresistible Texas toast, fresh coleslaw, plus freshly made tea and lemonade poured over their signature crushed ice. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, tasty supporters of Fremont Moo Baseball.
We work away to the 9th inning at historic Moeller Field, where the Casper Spuds lead the Fremont Moo by a score of 10-0. And Ryan Seaman now comes on to pitch the 9th for the Fremont Moo. Luka Vukcevic worked 5 1/3 innings of relief. He struck out 4. He did not walk a batter. Vukcevic ended up giving up a total of 5 hits and a total of 3 runs. And those 3 runs were all earned. Vukcevic did not have a wild pitch, but he hit 4 batters. He'll get a no decision in this one. As now Ryan Seaman will take over. Seaman, 6 foot, 185 right-hander. He's from Lincoln, plays his ball at the Colorado School of Mines. So an engineering major, bright young man. Seaman has pitched 6 1/3 innings this summer for the Moo. He's making his 5th appearance. They've all come out of the bullpen. He is 0-1 and has 1 save. Seaman has given up 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned. He has struck out 4. He has walked 4. He's got an earned run average of 2.21. So Ryan Seaman will pitch the 9th. and he'll be facing 7, 8, 9 in the order. When we peek ahead to the bottom of the ninth, the Moo have a large mountain to climb, as they'll have their 2, 3, and 4 batters coming to the plate. We'll see if Hayden Mullins will have a chance to go for the complete game victory. You're listening to Fremont Moo Baseball, and it's brought to you in part by the Dodge County Convention and Visitors Bureau. 10 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Spuds. No runs, 3 hits, 3 errors for the Moo. The Moo are, unless they put a huge comeback together, would be suffering their first loss in the second half and seeing their 7-game win streak come to a close. So Ryan Seaman will get ready to go to work. Last time he was out on the mound, he showed good stuff in his relief appearance. Here's Matt Marsick, who is 0 for 4. First pitch from Seaman. It's in there for a called strike. The balls and 1 strike to Matt Marsick. Spuds got 2 in the first, 5 in the third. Next pitch misses low and away. It's now 1 ball and 1 strike. And they added 3 runs in the 8th inning. The big inning was the third, and that's where Casper sent 11 batters to the plate to score those 5 runs. 1-1 pitch. Swung on, bouncing ball towards shortstop. Espinoza off the second hop's got it, fires it off the line. And Marsick will be safe. So that'll be another error on the move. 4th on Fremont. So Marsick is aboard with nobody out. Espinoza had to take it off a second hop and made a strong throw, but it was offline. First pitch to Stocking, outside, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. This is the second straight game the Move had committed 4 errors in the contest. 1 ball and no strikes to Stocking. Next pitch. That hit him. That is the 7th Casper batter to get hit by a pitch in the ballgame. That one stings a little bit, as that got Chandler Stocking. He was trying to raise his hands and get out of the way. So the Spuds have runners at first and second, and nobody out. That's going to bring to the plate now the catcher, Maddox Henderson.
Number 37, Maddox Henderson.
Henderson's 1 for 3, singled in the 8th inning, and scored a run. And Cooper Fucino goes out to chat here with Ryan Seaman. Fremont Moo Baseball is brought to you in part by Keel's Barbershop, to keep your hair and for the best haircut around. Stop into Keel's. They're located at 88 West 6th Street. So it'll be Henderson. He steps in. Just assuming Fucino talking about indicator and sign, and there's a pitch from Seaman in there for a strike, but also the fact that although didn't perform well against the first couple of batters, a ground ball could turn 2 here, and that could be something positive. The 0-1 pitch to Henderson. Swings and misses at one that was high, and so Seaman is ahead in the count here at no balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 on Maddox Henderson. There's a stretch. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and grounded to third. Brandenburg's got it. Goes to third base. Throws it across the diamond. And Burnett could not handle that throw. Runners are going to advance in the play. There's 1 away. But an errant throw. So Marsick was forced out. 5 unassisted for out number 1. Henderson reaches on the air.
Now batting number 24, Elijah Reeves.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And brings Elijah Reeves to the plate. First pitch. Swings and he pokes it through the right side for a base hit. This will score 1 run. And makes it now an 11-0 Casper lead. Reeves with his second hit of the ball game. RBI single to right. So that brings in Chandler Stocking. And Maddox stopped at third, so runners are at the corners.
Now batting number 8, Wesley Flat.
It's going to bring to the plate the designated hitter number 8, Wesley Flat. Flat doubled in the 6th. He's been hit by a pitch twice. First pitch from Seaman. Breaking ball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. No balls and 1 strike to Wesley Flat. Dylan Schlotterback will bat next. Seaman ready. The 0-1. Breaking ball. Misses high and inside. Count evens at 1-1. When the Moo bat in the 9th, Yetter, Fucino, and Pitts, the scheduled batters. 1-1 the count. Next pitch. Swung on and popped in the air to right. Yetter took a step in, now floats back, makes the catch. And now we'll toss it in. Scoring from third on the play will be Henderson to make it 12-0. So Wesley Flat gets an RBI on the sacrifice fly. Second out of the inning. So a 12-0 score. And we'll bring Dylan Schlotterback to the plate. Schlotterback 1 for 5. RBI single in the 8th inning. First pitch from Seaman. Breaking ball in there for a called strike. No balls and 1 strike on Dylan Schlotterback. Josh Phillips will be next. 0-1 the count. Next pitch. In the dirt, Fucino, good job to block it. Count evens at 1-1. 12-0 in favor of Casper. 1-1 here on Schlotterback. Next pitch from Seaman. And that's a wild one in the dirt. And the Spuds don't even advance the base runner. So you know you're on the back end of one when wild pitches are being thrown and the opposing team is not running the base runners. That's out of a courtesy and respect in the game, that's a good thing to see. But here's the 2-1 in there for a strike. It's 2-2. But on the other end, you got to start looking at yourself when you're down this much and the other teams are holding off on you. 2-2 the count on Schlotterback. Next pitch. Swung on a foul back. So the count stays even here at 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Dylan Schlotterback. Seaman ready to go. Now the 2-2. Swung on, and this one is ripped foul down the left side. The count stays even up here at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 runs in this inning. None of them were earned. Been 2 errors. 2-2 pitch. Outside. Ball 3. The count full on Schlotterback. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Seaman ready to go. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, swung on and pulled foul. So we'll do it again here at 3-2. There's really not much you can say in a ball game like this, but I think one thing that you do have to do if you're Moo players and also, in the dugout is you got to say, when 5:05 rolls around tomorrow, you better be ready to play baseball because the Moo are not ready to play baseball today. 3-2 the count on Schlotterback. Runner goes, pitch, swung on, and foul back to the right side. And I get it. It's like I said, it's a long season. You play 52 games. It can be a grind. But, you want to play consistent baseball, that's for sure. And the Moo this past week played, consistent ball. They won 7 in a row. But today, put a stinker up today. Here's the 3-2. Swung on, popped in the air to left. Fowler now coming in, reaches up, and he makes the catch for the final out of the inning. So Schlotterback flies out to left field. and that's going to do it for the Spuds in the ninth. They do score 2 runs, and they do it off of 1 hit. There were 2 errors, and there was 1 runner left on base. Last chance for the Moo. We go to the bottom of the ninth. 12-0 Casper. More coming up in a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Gentlemen, here at Weesey Plumbing and Excavating, our customer's duty is our duty.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, you're Fremont's finest, and I want you people-pleasing plunger anglers to remember here at Weesey, we don't stop fighting clogged drains, low water pressure, frozen pipes, until our residential and commercial customers are smiling. Am I making myself clear, you toilet snake and sink suckers?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, our customers will find us in Fremont, on Facebook, and online at WeeseyPlum.com. Weesey Plumbing and Excavating. Your duty is our duty.
Fremont Moo Baseball is brought to you by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, with 10 Omaha locations, including Fremont, Council Bluffs, and Norfolk. With delicious hand-battered, cooked-to-order Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, mouth-watering cane sauce, crinkle-cut fries, irresistible Texas toast, fresh coleslaw, plus freshly made tea and lemonade poured over their signature crushed ice. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, tasty supporters of Fremont Moo Baseball.
We go to the bottom of the ninth. Casper leading Fremont by a score of 12-0. And it'll be Hayden Mullins trying to get the complete game victory. Yes, he's gone 8 innings, scattering 3 hits. He struck out 8. He has not walked a batter. And he has been really, really good. Wyatt Yetter will lead things off for the Moo, who is 0 for 3. First pitch, Yetter swings and fouls this off to the right side. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 to Wyatt Yetter with Cooper Fucino to bat next. Yetter, I don't know if he grabbed, something happened with his hand there on the bat, but he's back in the batter's box. Now time called. No balls and 1 strike on Wyatt Yetter. Comes the next pitch. And that fastball's high. The count now 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike on Wyatt Yetter with Cooper Fucino to bat next. Next pitch from Mullins. Good breaking ball in there for strike 2. So the count on Wyatt Yetter, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Mullins, good look into Maddox Henderson here, trying to find the sign. Now he's got the one he wants. Comes the 1-2. And that sails high. We count now 2 balls and 2 strikes. A little bit of action down in the Casper bullpen, but I know James Batten wants to see Mullins get all the way through this one and give him the opportunity. He's earned it. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and hit in the air to center field. Going back is Brooks, and he will reach up, and he will make the catch for out number 1. So, I beg your pardon, that was Yetter flies out to Elijah Reeves in center field for out number 1, and I apologize. 1 away. That'll bring to the plate now the catcher, number 24, Cooper Fucino. Fucino tripled in the 6th inning. He's 1 for 3. Here's the kick in the first pitch. High for a ball. 1-0 on Cooper Fucino. As we get closer to the 4th of July, which is on Thursday. You can hear some fireworks off in the distance here in the Fremont area. That'll be more and more prevalent as we get closer to Independence Day. This pitch is outside. It's now 2 balls and no strikes. You know, there'll probably be lots of fireworks shows as this is the Saturday before the 4th. 2-0 here on Fucino. Next pitch. Fastball misses outside. So the count now goes to 3-0. Colin Pitts will be next. As Hayden Mullins gets a different baseball from home plate umpire Joe Cassidy. Mullins ready to work again. Count 3-0. The pitch. Misses outside. That's ball 4. And that's the first walk given up by Hayden Mullins tonight. And it comes with 1 out here in the bottom of the 9th inning. So Fremont's got a base runner, and we're going to see a pinch hitter. And this is going to be number 28, Tyrus Petchy. So Tyrus Pecci is the pinch hitter. He'll bat here in the ninth. Pecci from Lincoln plays at Johnson County Community College. Pecci last night tripled against the Prospects. This pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1 to Tyrus Pecci. Yeah, he went 1 for 2 at the plate last night with a triple and a run scored. The 0-1 to Pecci. Swings, hits this ball in the air toward right, hit pretty well as Jackson's floating back. He will reach up, and it's going to bounce off the fence. It'll be tossed back in, and Pecci will have himself a double. So Tyrus Pecci doubles off the right center field fence. Well, 4 hits for the Moo tonight. 2 have been extra base hits. So runners are at second and third. And that's going to bring to the plate shortstop Steven Espinoza. And James Batten is going to call time and make a trip on out to the mound here. Mullins looks like he's finally got a chink in the armor here in the ninth inning. And I don't know if this will, I don't think it's going to be a change, but maybe just Batten going out to chat with Mullins and giving him some encouragement to bear down and finish this one up here in the ninth. Fremont Moo Baseball is brought to you in part by Bloom Optical. They are the eye care professionals. They care about your eye care, your eyewear, but most importantly, they care about you. Final game of the series and the final game of 7 straight games at home for the Moo. Coming up tomorrow at 5:05. This is Game 6 of the 16-game homestand. Here's Steven Espinoza, who was 0 for 3, who struck out twice and flown out to right field. First pitch, swung on and missed, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to Espinoza. The Moo have runners at second and third with 1 down. Same scenario that they had in the second inning in a 2-0 ball game. This is a little different now, 12-0 here in the ninth. Comes the 0-1 pitch. Espinoza takes a fastball for strike 2. So the count on Espinoza, no balls and 2 strikes. Mullins looking into Henderson. He's got the sign, takes a breath, and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, little bloop out to shallow left, and coming on, diving effort, and it dropped. And this is going to allow 2 runs to score, and it makes it a 12-2 ball game. Diving effort out in left field by Matt Marsick. Couldn't come up with it, and Elijah Reeves had to go back and pick it up. So an RBI double for Steven Espinoza. 2 RBIs, that is. Makes it now 12-2. And a pitching change coming, so Hayden Mullins will not have a chance to finish it up. Runner at second, 1 out. We're in the bottom of the ninth. Casper leads at 12-2. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we return. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Gentlemen, here at Weesey Plumbing and Excavating, our customer's duty is our duty.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, you're Fremont's finest, and I want you people-pleasing plunger anglers to remember here at Weesey, we don't stop fighting clogged drains, low water pressure, frozen pipes, until our residential and commercial customers are smiling. Am I making myself clear, you toilet, snake, and sink suckers?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, our customers will find us in Fremont, on Facebook, and online at WeeseyPlum.com. Weesey Plumbing and Excavating. Your duty is our duty.
Fremont Moo Baseball is brought to you by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, with 10 Omaha locations, including Fremont, Council Bluffs, and Norfolk. With delicious hand-battered, cooked-to-order Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, mouth-watering cane sauce, crinkle-cut fries, irresistible Texas toast, fresh coleslaw, plus freshly made tea and lemonade poured over their signature crushed ice. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, tasty supporters of Fremont Moo Baseball.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Tommy's Express Car Wash on East 23rd in Fremont. Have you given the Unlimited Tommy Club a try? Just download the Tommy's Express app, and guess what? When you download it now, you get your first month free. That's the Tommy Club, keeping your car clean every day. Wash as many times as you want each month. The Tommy Club starts at just $24.99 per month. Sign up today at Tommy's Express Car Wash in Fremont.
Buffalo Wild Wings is your headquarters for great food, cold drinks, and is the place to sit and watch the game. Wings, tenders, burgers, sandwiches, and wraps, tacos, and more. You get to try one of B-Dub's fantastic sauces. B-Dub's takeout and delivery is now Buffalo Wild Wings Go. For a limited time, add a 6-count of traditional or boneless wings and get them for free using promo code GOWINGS on all orders of $10 or more. Located at 1220 East 23rd Street, Suite 300 in Fremont. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports. Back to historic Moeller Field, and new pitcher coming in the ball game for the Casper Spuds. Hamilton Moy comes in. Moy has had a number change. He usually wears 38. He's wearing 36 in this ball game. Check it, I beg your pardon. I apologize. This is Lorenzo Bailey. Lorenzo Bailey is now pitching. So Bailey takes over on the mound. Isaac Bonner will be coming to the plate. Runner at second, one down, 12-2. Casper with the lead. We're in the bottom of the ninth. First pitch from Bailey. It's in there for a strike. It's 0-1. So Hayden Mullins goes 8 1/3. Struck out 8, walked 1, gave up 5 hits. And Lorenzo Bailey comes on. He's out of the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff, hometown Humble, Texas. 0-1 pitch. Swung on, hit in the air. Center field. Reeves on over to his right, calling for it. Makes the catch for the second out. And then he went to show off the arm and threw it away. As Espinoza will advance from second to third on the play. So Isaac Bonner flies out to center for the second out. And then the errant throw gets Espinoza to third. Brings Carson Burnett to the plate. First pitch misses for a ball. Moo down to their final out here. Espinoza's at third. 12-2. Casper with the lead. 1 ball and no strikes here on Carson Burnett. Next pitch. Swung on and fouled off. This count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. Lorenzo Bailey coming in the ball game had pitched 5 innings this summer. This is his 8th appearance, all out of the bullpen, no record. Giving up 9 hits, 5 runs, all earned. Struck out 8, walked 8, and has a 7.00 ERA. 1-1 here on Carson Burnett. Next pitch. Swung on and hit in the left field, base hit. Carson Burnett with an RBI single. Makes it now 12-3. So up plate's Espinoza. And the inning will continue. That's going to bring Trey Brooks to the plate. So that closes the book on Hayden Mullins. 3 runs come across. Just 2 of them are earned. And Lorenzo Bailey trying to finish this one up. So the Moo making a little bit of noise here in the ninth. 12-3 now the score. Here's Trey Brooks, 0 for 3. Struck out 3 times, all 3 looking. Bailey brings the pitch home. And Brooks takes a strike. The ball's 1 strike to Brooks. If he gets aboard, we'll see Dylan Brandenburg next. No balls and 1 strike. Bailey checking the base runner. The 0-1 pitch. Brooks takes a breaking ball down low that Henderson's able to block. Count evens. It's now 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 on Trey Brooks. A couple doubles in the inning for Fremont. One by Tyrus Petchy, the other by Steven Espinoza. Also an error. This pitch swung on, hit to right. Jackson coming on. He'll make the catch, and that's the ball game. So the Casper Spuds defeat the Fremont Moo tonight by a final score of 12-3. The Spuds have won their 12th in a row, and Fremont has its 7-game winning streak come to a close. Final score here at historic Moeller Field, Casper 12 and Fremont 3. Back for the postgame report when we return. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Tommy's Express Car Wash on East 23rd in Fremont. Have you given the Unlimited Tommy Club a try? Just download the Tommy's Express app, and guess what? When you download it now, you get your first month free. That's the Tommy Club, keeping your car clean every day. Wash as many times as you want each month. The Tommy Club starts at just $24.99 per month. Sign up today at Tommy's Express Car Wash in Fremont.
Buffalo Wild Wings is your headquarters for great food, cold drinks, and is the place to sit and watch the game. Wings, tenders, burgers, sandwiches, and wraps, tacos, and more. Get to try one of B-Dub's fantastic sauces. B-Dub's takeout and delivery is now Buffalo Wild Wings Go. For a limited time, add a 6-count of traditional or boneless wings and get them for free using promo code GOWINGS on all orders of $10 or more. Located at 1220 East 23rd Street, Suite 300 in Fremont. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports. If you're in need of lawn equipment products or repair, contact the professionals at Extreme Outdoor Power at 805 South Broad Street in Fremont. Bring in your lawn equipment and get a same-day free estimate. Call 402-721-1905 for more information or to set up an appointment. Plus, check out the power equipment accessories Extreme Outdoor Power has available. You'll see why Extreme Outdoor Power is the #1 choice for lawn mowers, competitive pricing, customer care, financing, and free estimates. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 and Saturdays from 9 to 3. Extreme Outdoor Power, where they don't sell just mowers, they sell lifestyles. Book your next hotel stay at the Super 8 by Wyndham in Fremont. Conveniently located just minutes from historic downtown Fremont, the Fremont Splash Station, and the Fremont State Lakes. Our pet-friendly hotel offers affordable accommodations with easy access to all of our area's major attractions, including shopping, restaurants, and a multitude of outdoor activities the whole family can enjoy. Located at 1250 East 23rd Street. Book online now at wyndhamhotels.com/Super8.
Windstar Lines is a family-owned and operated charter bus company that has been serving customers nationwide since 1995. With 12 hubs across the U.S. and a varied fleet including minibuses, motor coaches, sleeper buses, and double-decker motor coaches, we are able to accommodate any size group, large or small, to any destination near or far. With almost 30 years in the travel and tourism industry, our reputation for superior safety, impeccable equipment, and unparalleled customer service makes us the right choice for your group transportation needs. Now hiring full and part-time drivers.
Trust your heart to the team at Methodist for expert cardiac care that makes a life-changing difference. From specialized testing and imaging to comprehensive surgical options, including the most advanced procedures, we provide the personalized care that you expect from the Methodist name. Learn more about our heart and vascular care by visiting bestcare.org/heart. That's bestcare.org/heart. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Back at historic Moeller Field, where the Casper Spuds have won their 12th in a row as they've defeated the Fremont Moo tonight here at historic Moeller Field by a final score of 12-3 in a ball game that lasted 2 hours and 39 minutes. 12 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors for the Spuds, 3 runs, 6 hits, and 5 errors for the Moo. Winning pitcher in the ball game, Hayden Mullins for Casper. He improves to 3-1. Mullins worked 8 1/3 innings. He struck out 8, walked 1, gave up 5 hits, 3 runs, 2 of which were earned. Lorenzo Bailey pitched the final 2/3 of an inning, and he gave up 1 hit. For the Moo, Brant Phillips was the starter. He takes the loss. He's 1-2. Phillips worked 2 2/3 innings, struck out 2, gave up 3 walks, 4 hits, 7 runs, 3 earned, had 1 wild pitch, and hit 2 batters. Luka Vukcevic went 5 1/3 innings, struck out 4, had 5 hits, 3 runs, all earned, and hit 4 batters. And Ryan Seaman pitched 1 inning, gave up 1 hit, 2 unearned runs, and hit 1 batter. Offensively for Casper tonight, Elijah Reeves goes 2 for 4 with an RBI. Wesley Flatt 1 for 2 and knocked in a run. Dylan Schlotterbeck was 1 for 6 with an RBI. Josh Phillips 2 for 5 and drove in 3 runs. And Kenny Jackson was 2 for 5 with 2 runs batted in. For the Moo, Steven Espinoza was 1 for 4 with 2 RBIs, and Carson Burnett was 1 for 4 and drove in a run. Casper wins it by a final score of 12-3. We'll come back and announce the Goodwood Award when we return. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Now that's what a solid piece of wood sounds like. Look just past that left field wall at Moeller Field, you'll see Christensen Lumber, a solid lumber company for over 100 years. And there goes another ball into the lumber yard. Professional builders know Christensen Lumber is their home run hitter for quality materials. More contractors and woodworkers will tell you Christensen Lumber is the best choice to find quality cuts of lumber. Since 1923, Christensen Lumber, it's where the pros go. 714 South Main, just past the left field wall at Moeller Field.
Play the Nebraska Lottery today for your chance to win. Play trucks and bucks for your chance to win one of 7 remaining Ford F-150s. Top prize odds are 1 in 336,000. The Nebraska Lottery has provided funding, fortune, and fun to the Cornhusker State for 30 years. The Nebraska Lottery has also given back $978 million to Nebraska through education, wildlife habitats, and the Nebraska State Fair. Stop by a local retailer and pick up a ticket for one of your favorite games today. The Nebraska Lottery. Must be 19. Please play responsibly. Back at historic Moeller Field, the Casper Spuds take Game 1 of this 2-game series over the Fremont Moo by a final score of 12-3. Time to announce the Goodwood Award. It's presented by Christensen Lumber, quality wood products for more than 100 years. Beyond left field and on South Main Street in Fremont, that's christensenlumber.com online. The Goodwood Award for the Fremont Moo tonight goes to Cooper Fucino. Fucino hit a 2-out triple to the just left of straightaway center field in the 6th inning. And that was his lone hit of the contest as he ended up going 1 for 3. Cooper Fucino with a triple is tonight's Goodwood Award, presented by Christensen Lumber. Quality wood products for more than 100 years, beyond left field and on South Main Street in Fremont, christensenlumber.com online. So Casper wins its 12th straight with a 12-3 victory here. Casper now 22-4 on the season, 3-0 in the Independence League second half. Fremont sees its 7-game win streak come to a close. The Moo are now 18-12 and fall to 5-1 in the second half of the Independence League. Let's check the other games going on in the Independence League tonight. In Pierre, the Hastings Sodbusters taking on the Oahe Zap, and that ball game is in the bottom of the 9th, and Hastings is leading by a score of 7-2. The other game going on tonight is in Spearfish, where the Sasquatch are taking on the Plainsmen. And they're in the top of the 9th with Spearfish leading that one by a final score of 10-1. 12-3 here in favor of the Casper Spuds. Checking the Major League Baseball scoreboard here this evening and looking at games that are still in progress. They're in the middle of the 11th inning. They're going to the bottom of the 11th in San Francisco, but the Dodgers scored 7 runs in the top of the 11th and lead San Francisco 14-7. Bottom of the 3rd inning in Los Angeles, it's the Tigers leading the Angels 1-0. Midway through the 3rd in Seattle, the Twins lead the Mariners 1-0. Finals earlier, the White Sox over the Rockies 11-3. Cincinnati defeats St. Louis 9-4. It was the Blue Jays over the Yankees 9-3. The Marlins over the Phillies 3-2. Cubs defeat the Brewers 5-3. Cleveland over Kansas City 7-2. Houston over the Mets 9-6. Diamondbacks defeat the A's 3-0. Atlanta defeats Pittsburgh 2-1 in 10 innings. San Diego over Boston 11-1. It was the Nationals over the Rays 8-1, and Baltimore defeats Texas by a final score of 6-5. Final score here at historic Moeller Field, it was Casper 12 and the Fremont Moo 3. So the Moo will try to see if they can bounce back from this one. And one of those ball games, as I mentioned earlier, to where Fremont just didn't have the energy tonight, didn't look very inspired, played actually 8 innings of uninspired baseball. And this one you just want to sweep underneath the rug, try to forget about it, wake up and go back at it again tomorrow. But for sure, the Moo, they need to come to the ballpark ready to play some baseball coming up tomorrow, because you don't want to see a performance like those first 8 innings where that's not Moo baseball, and you want to see more of the consistency we've seen over the last week. So they'll have another shot at it tomorrow. First pitch will be at 5:05. We'll have coverage beginning at 4:45 on Big Dog Country, FremontMoo.com, and on YouTube as well. It's going to wrap up our broadcast tonight. Thanks for our sponsors that made it possible. Jonathan Johnson, all the hard work on YouTube, on BSDN Live. My name's Rich Ray. Once again, the final of this one, it was Casper 12 and Fremont 3. Until tomorrow, this is Rich Ray saying good evening. So long from historic Moeller Field in Fremont.